We are live. What's up, Lennon? Sorry, I'm messaging in Donor General right now. I'm kind of shit posting. What's up, McClutch? How are you doing? Are you still, I imagine you're still on leaderboard. I actually haven't dropped off that much. I haven't grinded much today. I actually had to go to work for a little bit. So I ended last night right around 3 mil. And if I want to get my goal of 4 mil, I need like 800,000 more points. Finally, yeah, sorry guys, I am streaming late right now. Jesus, I had to go to work. Mid-20s, just woke up and ready for a final day of grinding. Who is pushing? Hang on, wait. Phones are like way too loud right now. I can't even focus. Who's pushing harder today than any other day, they feel like? So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like today I'm the most burnt out. Yes, I don't know why, but yesterday I felt great, and today I just felt burnt. I don't know. Swap these. Where's my maulers? Me, AP, I was almost caught up. I almost caught up to you, and then I got off. I was like 3 places behind you, and then I got off and you shot back up. It was like earlier today. Imp is pushing for top 10. We can't stop. Where are you right now, guys? I saw, did y'all pass up Goodfellas? I'm not trying to do. I got worried. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch back up. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight because I do actually have work tomorrow, but maybe I'll just call in sick. I don't know yet. AP, when you streaming? Whenever you start streaming, AP, we'll decide if I call in sick for work tomorrow. Around 70, dude. Nice. Ben Sparna. God. AP, what are you at right now? Like 80? I think you're at like 80. I don't want to look right now because I need to grind. Calling in sick is my plan. Laugh my ass off. All right, but here's the problem. Mine, I've now streamed that I might do that. So I have to make it convincing. What's up, Ookie? I might hop in voice chat in a bit. It would cost HSC 7K to buy enough lumber to even with MM. Is this like, why are you telling me this? To Ookie, did you hear that? It would cost you $7,000 to catch up to MM. I've stayed top 100 with missing 2 days of ball strike. AP, I'm not gonna lie, you said you weren't gonna grind that hard, and then you fucking went off. And PSC actually has a lower bonus now, don't y'all? Y'all are like almost a full squad, right? Squad guild. I don't know why I said squad. Wagwab. Good job, Drip Chicken. Drip Chokin. Koompa. What's up, Endless? How's everyone doing? Y'all can come here to learn unoptimal strats. That's all I got for you. Where'd the tennis ball go? I just kicked my tennis ball and it's gone now. Okay, I kicked my tennis ball and it's back there now. It just left me. I can hear for that voice low key. Oh god, dude, I'm not gonna lie. If content creation told me anything, it's that I hate the sound of my own voice. Like, low key. Anyway, Drip, so for your, wait, Drip, where are you on the leaderboard? I saw you were like, I want to say like teens, right? I actually don't remember. Also, Drip, someone said it would only cost us your 90th. I actually don't know if I believe you. Maybe I was someone else I was thinking of. But Drip, someone told me it would only cost me $7 grand to for HSC to pass MM. I was higher, but had to do stuff yesterday. Uki's typing in hieroglyphics. Oh, you're streaming over here in PSC. I'll hop in the hideout. I don't know what you want, Uki. This is like hieroglyphics you're typing in. What's good, Atlas? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I need to get like 800,000 points today. It's possible, but I don't know how bad I want it, to be honest. About time you're live? Yeah, sorry guys. For those who don't know, I had to go to work today. I got called in, had to go deal with some stuff over there. And then I actually did get home like hours ago, but I just kind of wanted to grind on my phone on my couch. Is the making tier 15? I don't think so, to be honest, from what I saw where they were at last, unless they do something crazy. I'm not trying to do it now. 11 mil, it's 11K now? Wait, is that like for every 1 million points, it's $1,000? Is that accurate? Is that good math? No, it's not making no one's making tier 15. I think they meant tier 14, not tier 15. I'm assuming they meant tier 14 to get 5 threshers. I'm having a seizure, I swear. Dude, I feel the same way. I don't know why, but whenever I stream, I just lose like 30 brain cells every second. I feel like AP. Is he still here? What's good, bro? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, tier 14. That I knew what you meant. No one's getting tier 15. All right, we were talking about this yesterday. What do you guys think about a 1 week ball strike? Full week of ball strike. Some people were for it, some people were against it. Because then, you know, the top guilds could try and get 6, which honestly, in my opinion, I don't want, because that's an ugly number of units to have. I'm here but mentally, no. I'll not have an army by day 5. What the fuck? All right, so I hope that this ball strike has taught a lot of people stamina matters in more than one ways. But a lot of people did not have enough troops. I feel like the only reason I had enough troops is because I just keep rush healing everything. Agreed on the ugly number? Yes, having 6 threshers is honestly so much worse than just having like 5, in my opinion. All this mindless grinding makes me want to self-delete. Well, please don't do that, because then I lose a viewer. I'm joking. Fuck that. Drip, you don't want a 5-day? Think about it. You could get tier 15. You're a guild. Uki, I still don't know what you're saying. You're just typing me hieroglyphics. 1 week sounds good at first, but a full week of grinding sounds mentally taxing as fuck. I mean, look, here's the thing, guys. Y'all don't have to grind every single day of the boss strike. I would personally, the first time, if that ever happened, I would grind the full week to say I did it, and then I would honestly, man, my fucking peacemonger just got yopped. Damn. Uki, are you okay? You said help. Someone help Uki. He needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Question. Exclamation point, question mark, mail sign, chain link, magnet. released the lumber number files, they so actually Gender gave me like such a good suggestion yesterday. What if there was a leaderboard where it just showed how many waves you cleared, like every single wave? I want that. I want a waves cleared leaderboard, because that fixes like every single problem that we have from the point weighting system for the, you know, just individual leaderboard, and the lumber problem, or nanoing lumber. How mouth to mouth Uki? Where's that? Uki, drop your location to drip. I don't like this formation. Why am I getting so many cave battles right now? I feel like day one I got mostly snow battles, and today I'm getting mostly cave battles. Wow, this fucking truck's about to ruin my day.
Okay, you're in VC. Bro, my chat does not work. I don't know why. I can't send like text messages in your chat. And it'll only let me send emojis.
What? Did someone... Hang on. You're not in timeout or anything. Are you dead ass right now?
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I can type out a whole message, and then I don't know how I got the help through, but I only ever sent emojis. Like, I typed something before that.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what's going on. See if it happens whenever AP streams later. I have no clue how to fix it. I'm not that advanced as a creator.
Yeah, I don't either.
Time them out anyways. All right, what's your goal? How many points do you get right now, Uki?
Let's look. $5 mil.
Oh dang, really? I thought you were a lot higher for some reason. I thought you were at like at least 6.
Frag. And I like sleeping.
This
My goal yesterday night, huh?
I was gonna ask, this isn't like Ball Strike 1 where you just didn't sleep at all?
No, I slept way more for Boss Strike 1 because I slept through all my alarms.
Yeah, what were you saying?
This time, no, my goal last night was, because I was at like 4.8 and there was 24 hours left. So my goal was to push for 7 million, but that would have required me to either not sleep, or the most I could, like, breaks I could get is 2 hours. So I was like, so like 3 a.m. I was like, okay, 1 hour power nap, and then we'll just grind for the rest of the strike. Slept straight through that alarm. I still woke up early though. I only slept for like, well, I went to sleep at 3, woke up at like 8, 5 hours, or like 4. So I could probably hit like 6.5 maybe. Maybe I can hit 6, 7 and laugh about it.
Honestly, you have to now that you said it. If you don't, I'm gonna be disappointed. At least 3 million is nanode lumber for who? Who has 3 million nanode lumber? I don't know why I just did that thing so not optimally right now.
So tired today.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about today. I'm not even tired. I just don't really want to grind.
It was like this last week on the 4th day too.
Last week? Wait, what happened last week?
Yeah. What? All right, man. Last ball strike. Holy fuck, I'm.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, what? Did bro have a fake ball strike simulator? Uki, there are allegations against you for having 3 million nanode lumber.
Gigantic wilted rose emoji.
But Nap, you still here? When are you streaming? Because my plan was to end stream whenever you started and finally grind out like my last 700,000 points. Floppy eggplant emoji. wait.
I don't need an emoji for that.
Bro is bricked. All right, wait. What do you think about having a waves cleared leaderboard?
You mean like getting rid of the points leaderboard?
No, they can keep the points leaderboard. Just add another, or just add another. I don't know, filter statistic.
Instead of waves, I would do battles completed.
Okay, so like how many you completely made it through wave 4?
Well, I guess that doesn't count. Yeah, in case you didn't make it through wave 4. Never mind. Yeah, battles would be better, or waves would be.
Yeah, it was.
I think that would be hard to calc.
I mean, I don't.
The only reason I suggested.
I don't know anything about programming, but come on, it can't be that hard, right?
Oh no, I meant like if we got rid of the points leaderboard, it would be hard to figure out how many points people had.
No, I don't think they should get rid of the points leaderboard. I think that should just be another thing, because it solves the problem with people who are mad about like top players having nanoed lumber, and it also solves the problem of like the guild waiting.
I mean, it'll be obvious if you see someone, you know, 2 people with relative score and one's played 200 more, you know, waves than the other.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but the problem with that is that, like, right now people with frags are doing, like, 1.5 times what I'm doing. So it could also look like they're lumbering because they'll have way less fights than I do.
Interesting. I don't know.
Also, why do we keep catching strays?
Did I also hear that the HSC leadership was sussing out Imp?
No, no one has talked about Imp for the entire boss strike.
I actually, I don't. It wasn't the HSC leader. It was the MM leader who might be in chat right now.
True, probably that drip chalking. If there's a problem, it's probably MM. So you should go talk to them. Those evil scoundrels.
Just like the anti-heroes of Battle Nations.
True.
I didn't suss them out. I just said casual guild. I'm not gonna lie. I think this boss strike caught a lot of people off guard for what you actually need to sustain like all 4 days. I'm about to
True.
Range frag again. This fucking Chinook.
Wait, maybe I can see it full.
HSC Loki sus as fuck, lumbering day 1 and 2. Who lumbered? Like
we didn't lumber.
I don't keep track of that, but I said this yesterday. Even if people lumber, does it affect like 90% of players? I feel like
no, it's just for leaderboard stuff.
I mean, exactly. I feel like most people that complain about it probably aren't even competitive for leaderboard anyways. Most. There are
I
probably
think that it's just lame. It's a little lame.
It is. That's why I think like we should have like the waves completed leaderboard. Because
the problem, well, because then it still doesn't fix the fact that like people, like if you lumber, you're still gonna push someone else out of the top 100. Like it just feels bad to even have the leaderboard if it's just going to be like how much can people spend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with that. That's why I think the waves count completed fixes that, because it shows who actually did more battles.
Okay, I'm running out of maulers. Holy shit.
Dude, you're running out of maulers are dying?
I run out of basically fucking everything.
God. What formations are you running?
Expensive ones.
You don't want to shoot. Bro's gatekeeping still.
Oh, gatekeeping to my last breath. Which might happen today. Who knows? A suggestion I had for the resources thing is, so the more resources that you donate, like they don't count for points anymore, right? They keep resource donating, but it doesn't count directly for points. Instead, your guild has like a global modifier for all of its players. And the more resources you donate, the higher the modifier goes.
Oh,
But they would
that's
also have to
interesting.
remove the fact that you can nano lumber. Like you cannot nano it anymore. I mean, that's the biggest problem is just the fact that you can nano it. Because if you could just donate normally, like from storages, then it wouldn't really be as bad. Like, no, I don't think anybody would really care.
But here's the thing, it's like it's so in Madrona's interest to just let people nano. Like it literally pays their bills.
I mean, true. Cannot refute that.
I almost didn't wait an extra 3 seconds to save a nanopod.
I did that like at least 3 times. Bro, sometimes I'll be out like on my base and my lumber will be on like 3 minutes because I had to like maybe my Skyraptors ran out or something. And I'm like, I either sit here and do nothing for 3 minutes or I just nano the lumber and get back to it. Because if I go and do one fight, then I have to do the fight, then back out, collect the lumber. Like, it's just such a waste of time.
Drip said just make a leaderboard for resource donation, case closed. But then I feel like no one's going to donate lumber because it's just going to be the leaderboard of shame. I might have a lost plot, but I'm going to write something up. If anyone is interested, that's exclusive pencil terrain drip in this community. Next boss strike is in 6 months because they're taking a vacation. I don't think they're taking a vacation. I think that we're going to get something completely different.
Bro.
I don't know. What do you think their plan is for next boss strike? Do you think they're just going to make their own formations or they're completely reworking it from the ground up?
Wait, what?
For next boss strike, what do you think it's going to look like? Do you have any idea? Have you thought about it?
What do you mean?
They're taking, well, Alex said a while back, they're taking 6 months.
Like how they're going to change it?
Yeah. What do you think they're doing?
Boss strike modifiers, etc.
They're just taking your post.
Just go read the suggestion.
Go read, everyone go upvote Uki's post and suggestions.
Not have the brain power to fucking talk about the suggestion.
Bro is fried.
Let's go back to the main screen and start donating lumber. You are not you are not a real HSC member if you have not pressed that button at least 10 times.
Oh shit! I guess I'm not an HSC anymore. Banap said HSC
SMH
confirmed nanoing lumber via Uki. Banap, I heard you were nanoing lumber. How else would you stay on the leaderboard if you supposedly had to work all boss strike?
True. Not a whole lot of work got done, I guess.
Yeah, what's up with that, Banap? Would you like to elaborate? You can hop in voice chat and explain yourself.
Yeah, where's my Sunday stream I was promised?
Arena would be calm. PvP. I think for like the next few months we're gonna get PV. I don't know if we're gonna get the arena, but we're gonna get PvP, new content. I don't know if it's gonna be new Madrona content, but up to like probably like level 60 something. And then we're gonna and by the time all that's done, it's gonna be September, and we're gonna get infected boss strike.
AP, are you gonna stream like all day whenever you get on, or just for a couple hours? I mean, I assume that you would go till 3 a.m. and finish out the strike, right?
Yeah, I don't know what else you do. I think he's gonna go for like just 3 days straight. He's gonna grind his Cobra as soon as boss strike ends. I do think 4 days is a bit awkward for BS. Are you a proponent of the full week boss strike? If he says he's waiting for the community manager to wake up.
I would straight up kill myself if we had a week-long boss strike.
Honestly, like at first I was against it, but the more I think about it, I'm not that against it anymore. Because look, here's the thing, Uki, you don't have to grind the full week. Like, if they kept the tier requirements as far as points the same, I think it would be all right.
Yeah, but I really like being on the leaderboard. I find it fun. Like, So knowing like if I wanted to do that, I would have to go for a full week. I would genuinely be like, what the fuck are we doing?
So it's all self-inflicted at that point.
True.
Put her hand in cold water, Banat. Maybe not a full week, but an extra day would be nice. So starting from like Wednesday, I guess. A lot less people would take off work for it, I feel like.
Yeah.
A full month of boss strike, that sounds like cancer, I will say. I want a month-long boss strike, full year. All right, now we're just getting crazy.
Holy shit. Maybe grinding will be fun if we got a full year boss strike.
It's just
Wait,
a job.
what if they just had like these waves like this and just called it not boss strike and it was just around for the whole year?
Actually, that just kind of sounds fun because I could just grind SP whenever I want.
I'm saying.
I'm playing so not optimally.
Oh,
right now.
Mexo can't. I have an awesome suggestion for you. I think I know what you're looking for.
This is my first boss strike. I'm level 38. Holy shit, it's brutal. I wonder what they do levels. Wait. I wonder if they do levels to boss strike like easy, normal, hard, giving most points. Oh, you're about to suggest them to your...
And what if on top of those difficulty settings, you could apply your own modifiers to the boss strike?
I don't know about the apply your own modifiers thing. I feel like it just gets way too complicated and there are going to be some people that cheese it. But I do think selecting difficulty is big because there's no way to make it like there's like the casual free to plays. There's no way to make it easy enough for them to compete while also being difficult enough to challenge like top players without having like a difficulty selector.
I mean, another suggestion I had was like the difficulty selector can be universal, but I said this in the post too, that Madrona, like they could do it two ways, is that either you could select your own modifiers or Madrona could just pick 3 out of like a hat of different ones that they have. That would be fun.
You know what else I want them to change about boss strike? I don't think the formations should be set.
Yeah, I don't either.
Whenever, you know how like whenever you fight like boars, it's kind of random. Yeah, I don't like one, thank you HSC leadership for making these guides, but it's kind of lame that there's just like step-by-step instructions of like what to do each turn.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because it becomes too like formulaic. It's definitely like it becomes a routine. Not that I don't have fun doing it, and I mean when Never Nomads got dropped, that kind of busted that up because I started to incorporate them, and at that point you got to figure it out yourself. But still,
honestly, I think them doing that was like one of the best things because it did change it up.
Yeah. Fun fact is that the units in the game already have a weighting to where they like want to be placed for regular formations, like not non-boss strike ones. So I mean, the easiest way is to just incorporate like a pool of units that can be spawned in, and then like they have like a weighting to where they want to, like they have coded that like certain units want to be in certain spots on the map.
I actually didn't know that.
So I mean, yeah, they already have like a foundation for it. They would just have to do that for boss strike. They just have everything be random. You could probably get some really funky formations too if like all of it was random. I just think it would be a little more interesting and entertaining.
Yeah, I don't think it should be so random to where like, you know, their tanks are in the back of the formation, artillery's in the front. But even if it just like they just shuffled side to side, like along the rows, I think that would be enough. But yeah, if they had the difficulty modifier, it would determine what enemies you could come against, and then the formation itself is just random.
Yeah, that would be super peak. I mean, HSC drops a lot of guides. Well, this boss trick you can make step-by-step ones because like we know what the formations are. But if new content comes out, like the guides will just be general, like what units to use, how to set up a formation. Because I mean, even if the enemies aren't set, you can. There's still ways that you set up your formation in certain like configurations to make it better. So.
All Furies? I'm not gonna lie, I read that as all furries at first. Honestly, it sounds like a pretty good ad to join HSC. I mean, hey man, I'm not leadership. You can go look at the requirements. I'd recommend it. Being in HSC is like one of the best things I've done.
You can tell by how excited he sounded while saying it.
No, I'm just so dead. I had to go to work after like not even sleeping last night. I had to go to work this morning, and I was just, I'm so fucked right now. I'm chugging a white monster.
Yeah. It's tragic.
I haven't even been grinding that hard. I feel like I'm just tired for no reason. Good morning, happy last day. Happy last day, man. It's almost over. I only have like 10 more hours of grinding ahead of me.
Only 10.
Look, man, I got work. I gotta sleep. I have work.
Are you sure about that?
Guys, my guild leadership is trying to coerce me right now into grinding more boss strike.
Nah, you're good. Where do you at actually, point wise? Are you on the leaderboard?
No, I'm not. I've basically been trailing the leaderboard. I get on and off the leaderboard. Like I'll get on it. I was at 90-ish last night. Got off. I was at like 105 when I woke up. I'm at like 3 point something right now.
3 point something? Damn, the cutoff is that high?
Dude, it's crazy. Compared to last boss strike, I'm so surprised the points are this high right now.
Because yeah, the inflation is definitely one of the things of all time.
Why do you think the inflation is so high? Because genuinely, I have no clue.
Just a lot of donating. Like the first boss strike, the donating was kind of like a thing, and like we did it, and that's like I think it would have happened either way because people were gonna find out about donating lumber regardless. But you know, it became like a funny thing, and people started memeing it, and then it's like, oh my god, HSC is a donator, blah blah blah, whatever. You know what I mean? That and AS frags make clears so fast. Like last night, Faust from BNA, I was watching him because he started like right above me barely. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to pass this guy. Literally was outpacing me by like 1,000,000 points.
Jeez.
And like I was consistently playing the entire time. Now he went to sleep, so I passed him. But the AS frags just make it like insane.
That was such a backhand and just unnecessary comment. Now he's asleep, that dumb fuck.
No. I asked him to stop playing last night so I could pass him. He said no. So I got my lick back. He'll wake up and literally soar by me in like an hour.
What frags?
But like some people, I don't know. I'm assuming that he has a frag because of how fast that he was going up with the leaderboard. Like he also passed Fish, and I know Fish was playing for majority of the night until I passed him.
Yeah, because well, the inflation is like really high for this boss strike. Last time I finished at like number 70, I think, at 3.5 mil. I'm fighting for 4 mil right now, and not even on the leaderboards.
Yeah, and I know that like Nightmare, me and him are both EST, and we've been pretty much playing for the exact same hours. He might have like 2 or 3 more hours over me, and he is 1.9 million points ahead.
All right, so this something. I don't think we're not trying to start guild drama or anything, but I don't think the is going to get tier 14. Do you feel like that's kind of showing it's not optimal to go for like lower?
What? Where are they at? 1.7? They only need like 20 million. 20, like 8 mil.
All right, so they might make it.
It depends on. Yeah, it depends on how much their people do. Faisal said last night that they were like 10% ahead of what it would take.
Okay. Well, then they might get it. But still, the gap is a lot bigger than last boss strike for the top 3. Do you think it's just not optimal to go for less players for that higher guild bonus, weighting bonus?
I mean, the problem with less players is just like you put more stress on individuals than as like a collective. You know what I mean? Like the more people you have, I know that the modifier is less, but like it's just not as much on your shoulders to make it happen. Because if there's only 20 people in the guild, all 20 people need to pull as much weight as they possibly can to do as best as they can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like if your guild has 81 or like we had 97, that is like you just don't have to do as much. You know what I mean? Like us and MM hit tier 14 like midway through day 3, and we have a whole nother day to just do whatever we want, you know? Like a lot of people are like, okay, we're done with tier 14. I'm gonna go spend time with my family. I'm not, you know, grinding for no reason. Yeah. And you just kind of get there faster. I think it's more so the speed of which we're getting it done versus like whether we'll hit it or not.
Okay.
It's just a lot of pressure off of people's minds to know that they don't have to grind this anymore.
Yeah, because I'm sure
if they met their minimum.
I'm sure there are a lot of like lower tier guilds that are probably wondering if they should try to recruit as many players possible or go for that high guild weight bonus.
I think the answer is always just at least 81. If you want to get the max bonus and still like benefit as much as possible, do 81.
Okay. You heard that, guys. Uki said that
81 or 91, those are the two like golden numbers.
See, I don't even like know where the cutoffs for like the guild weighting is. That's how little I know about guilds. Someone I saw earlier said, could I really do the YouTuber guild like that though?
What does that mean?
I think he means PSC or imp.
Oh, is he in PSC?
I don't know.
I have literally no idea.
What guild is everyone in? Wiver, what's up, Wiver? Is it time? It's time. What are your genie wishes? I'll tell you what. I want way more energy. 10 hours of sleep. So that's wish number 1, and then 2 genie blowjobs. But more sleep.
The blowjob to wish ratio has shrunk this ball strike.
It did. I don't feel like I've lost my mind as much this ball strike. Last ball strike was just so brain dead. This one I've actually had to use my brain, so I don't know. It's like
I said the same thing last night.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I haven't lost my mind.
Well, you actually have to kind of think about what you're doing in this one. It's not like click heavy chem, click on board.
Yeah, just click any random heavy chem tank and it'll probably kill most of the board.
So W ball strike. Okay. Can't watch this fragger content. True, it's disgusting. 2 range frags. Like, hello.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the range frags are optimal for this ball strike. Whenever the next.
Why is he lying? Holy shit,
bro. Okay, no. A raider ball strike or even a rebel ball strike, they would be way better at. But with all the piercing damage, dude, I feel like they die. They get one shot by just straight Chinooks. Whoa, the hard R, chill. Yeah, it's Fraga. We had this discussion, I think, like 2 days ago, all right? You have to use the politically correct term. Oh, only someone with 2 range frags would say. My steak is too juicy. My lobster is too buttery. Iconic. Look, they're nice to have, but I really don't think that they're all that for this ball strike.
SMH my
Unless
head.
you have both. Unless you have both. If you have a ranged and a melee, they just synergize so well from what I've seen.
No, I'm telling you, the frags just do, like, they are just different. It's serious, like it's insane how much. There are so many formations, especially at 55, where you basically just get an entire front row of all infantry with no armor that you click once and you destroy all of them. Like,
Okay.
there are so many times I'm sitting here just wishing I had a range frag to make this faster.
I will say there are like 3 formations that like wave 2 or 3. It's just all infantry or cruel buses up front, and the frags demolish it. But whenever you're in any with like the crushers or the alpha trucks up front, it's just not worth it. Why are they
But even then, I mean, you just don't use the attack on that turn, and we have maulers and nomads for that now.
Yeah, but I still feel like my frags die. Probably, it's my second highest casualty troop behind the mega tank. For some reason, mega tanks just get targeted so hard.
I mean, do you have to put your range frag up front?
You know, I've thought about moving it back, but then I'm losing efficiency and I'd rather just go nano heal it. Why did I do that? If you don't want them, I can take them off you and boof them. Don't boof them. My range frags. I don't know, man. All the piercing damage flying around, range frags kind of drop.
I mean, you also have to think Mauler does piercing.
No,
it
I'm
has
talking
AP.
about the enemy
This-
piercing damage.
Oh, yeah, true.
It messes frags up. Like, I have to prioritize killing alpha trucks and howlers. I can't let them live past 2 turns. As I let a howler live and just shred my frag. Who else has 500 dead plus dead wimps? I refuse to wimp grind. I don't even know why my wimps are R6. I will never wimp grind.
Wait, are you serious?
I've not wimp. I wimp grinded like 1 wave this entire boss strike, and I was like, yeah, this is.
Oh, I thought you meant you just didn't have R6 wimps.
No, I have R6 wimps. I've had them forever. I just don't know why I did it because I'm never gonna use them.
Meh. I mean, maybe. It's better to have them than to not.
One thing I will say that I've been giving too much hate is peacekeepers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my guns and say peacekeepers are such a waste of time. But after this
Oh my
boss strike,
God.
I'm gonna after this boss strike, I'm gonna mass produce and R5. Probably just get them to R5.
They suck, and they're just not good, and they're not worth your time. But I'm gonna mass produce them, and I'm gonna rank them up. And I really slept on them, and they're way better than I thought. Like, just say that they're good. It's not that.
No,
Go on.
I can't. I can't back down right now. How's it going? It's going good, man. I'm kind of being brain dead right now. I'll do an attack and I'm like, why did I do that? But I'm just trying to slog through this last few hours of boss strike. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm at 3.2 and I'm 111. I've also spent an unnecessary amount of nanos this boss strike. Not even for lumber. It might have been more efficient if I did lumber. What's your points looking at the moment? I just looked. It was like 3.2 million. And I'm not even on the leaderboard. We have a high bar of entry. I'm a PK enjoyer, but I don't glaze them to Uki's level. Uki, you just gonna take that?
Who said that?
Tony with a chopper. All right, here's the
For
thing.
some reason, I thought
Hmm?
I thought Wyver would have said that.
Wiver, what do you think of PKs? Are you a PK enjoyer? Oh, actually, Wiver, are you still here? I had a question for you. So you're like alt account that you just have like all the god units on. I know it's like technically banned from like PvP stuff. Can you still use it to fight boss strike waves? I'm just curious. There's no follow-up question. I just want to know, can it fight boss strike waves? And if so, how nice is it to use the legendary sandworm in this boss strike?
W Wyvern's ball.
Boss strike is multiplayer, so no. Okay, I was genuinely just curious if you were able to. I've been a PK enjoyer since the OG. PKer, Jesus, I'm genuinely losing my mind. As HSC, we can't spin nanopod on lumber. It's healing steel and concrete. Oh man, steel donation boss strike is gonna be hell after this one.
Steel donation boss strike has never existed. If Madrona added steel as a donation, first time ever that donations are not factored into boss strike score.
Actually, that might be how they fix it. That
would just suck.
That's how they fix the nanoing donations.
Because people who know that they're just gonna nano are just gonna do it anyways.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not fighting for a top 1 slot, so I guess maybe I just don't have as much invested into it. But if someone really wants to pay like $7,000 to be #1 player, like, who cares, honestly?
Oh god. I mean, yeah, at that point, let them have it, but also, like, it's just a little lame.
No, I'll agree, it's lame. Like, spend money. There's way better things to spend money on, and I've dropped like 2 bans on this game easily. But for just a leaderboard slot, if some rich asshole wants to do that, let him, I guess. Boss Strike 13 didn't have legendary sandworm yet. Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to see like if you were able to, you know, fight the battles. I was gonna, because honestly, my first thought was content. I was like, oh my god, you could make such good content if you could fight the boss strike waves with your account. I have memories of boss strike from back in the day and can confirm legendary sandworm made this strike trivial. It wasn't in yet. Yeah, well, you said might have been a different Shroud strike. That was like all of them, just about. Like half of all boss strikes were Shroud strikes. I wish I was allowed like 10 waves. Maybe you could talk to like Alex or something. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how a hacked client works. I was gonna say, can you just like force a battle? But I don't know how it works. I'm not that smart. Would be too difficult to set up. Okay, so it sounds like it is possible. It's just a pain in the ass, and I get that. That's why that's why my upload schedule is shit right now, because things can be a pain in the ass.
What formation am I fighting? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I just look at chat, and every now and then I look over and I see a mega tank is dead.
I'm so lost right now.
Boss strike encounters can't be placed on the map, so you can only do stuff that can be placed on the map. Just wondering, Wiver, have the devs implemented the invasion system in any way in the game? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I want them to bring back the invasions.
What was the question?
The invasions, like it was like a really old game mode that Z2 kind of stopped supporting pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, I know. I actually have no idea how those played. I just know that they existed.
Yeah, same. I never played them. I do know that you could steal each other's encounters. They just wouldn't count for like your points. It was just stealing them from your friends to be a dick. And in this game,
That's already the norm.
Yeah, I know that tradition would carry on. The encounters are, but no framework. Okay. So they just threw together the encounters. Are you prepping at all for plasma? I mean, I have 170 vials. That's like my idea of prepping for plasma. I really don't know how else to. How are you prepping for plasma, Uki?
Build a new storage every time I run out of vial storage. I had to stop. I'm only at 260 right now. I had to stop because boss strike was coming up and I didn't want to like waste more resources. So after boss strike is over, I'm gonna go back to building. I'll probably just convert as much pop as I can into vial storage. Maybe I can push it to like, 500, 450 vials.
Interesting. All right, Uki, I've been wanting to ask you this because I feel like of all people, you probably have the best ideas for predictions, even though I don't know if any become true. But so we're not getting a boss strike for 6 months. What do you think is going to come out from Madrona in the next 6 months until next boss strike? And honestly, you can go into the rest of the year if you want.
So if the plan is that we're going to get new content at the end of the year, Madrona either has to have that new content be roped into the later levels or like release that content post level 70. I think they're going to release it post level 70. So I think that by October, we are already level 70. If there's an update every month, which is what we've been getting since I've started playing this game, then that should be fine, right? Because, okay, let's say that this boss streak ends, what are we, in March? This is the March, right? April, we get a level jump to, we'll say like 60 or 61, whatever, I don't know. Then PvP comes out. So maybe either late April or like in May, or maybe PvP is already ready to go and they're not, they're just ready to drop it. June can literally be another increase, or there can be some type of PvP style event that they're planning to do since they're not doing boss strike, which makes a lot of sense, either in like June or July. Shit, by the time we hit like August, September, we still got 2 more months and October's just right around the corner. And at that point, we'll probably be like level 65. I think that we get 70 by September.
Okay. No, I kind of agree with that. So what I think is going to happen, this boss strike is going to end, and then just kind of going off of Alex's New Year's message, he said, from what I remember, that PvP will come out next after this boss strike. So I think we're going to get PvP like a month from now, maybe within the next month, a level update, and I think the next boss strike will be the infected. Probably a few level updates, as well as our decorations back. It's going to be spread out. I think
they also said that they weren't pushing Suburbans earlier because we wouldn't be at 56 for long enough, like for it to be that big of a deal. So if PvP is supposed to be next, it's either going to come with a level update or we get the level update before it. That's my opinion. Because I don't think they'll keep us at 56 for forever. Unless they just explode us in levels and they go, okay, the next level cap is 65 or something like that.
Okay. So for their content, which one would you prefer them? Would you prefer them to add it post level 70 or back in the earlier levels?
For their content?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they're going to do a little bit of both, if I'm being honest. But just
the
majority of it.
Majority of it started off in the new levels. Make it feel as new as possible. But I do think like that they're gonna go back and add some more to the later levels, because like post level, like where we're at right now and moving on to the later game is kind of dead. So I always want there to be something to do every level, or majority of levels. Maybe not as early game, because those levels can be really dense, but especially later game, like I would like to see some extra missions here and there, even if it's just like fun side content ones, like the Morgan dual quest line.
I thought you were about to say the Morgan Hunter quest line.
What's that?
Whenever he gets drunk and tries to convince you hunters are like great units.
Oh,
It's like one of the first quests you have.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where's the maid costume? Y'all didn't get 500 likes on that post. It's over there. I have it because I wasn't sure if it was gonna do it, but I didn't get 500 likes on that post, so I'm not wearing it. I will possibly issue out another challenge, or I guess bet really, to wear it, but I'm not wearing it this time. I'm safe. It'll probably be like how Naval was done, how the mission started earlier, but the higher players get them as well. I mean, yeah, I imagine any mission they add will be filled into like other or to older players, which might be a little janky if the lore like says the Emperor's still alive, but you know.
Bah.
Oh, sweet, the challenge battle. Challenge battle is actually my favorite. I wish I could fight the challenge battle on repeat.
That's interesting.
You don't like it? Well, all right. It might be the range frags because I do use them a lot in this.
No, I just don't do any of the snow maps.
Really, any of them?
I don't know how the challenge battle looks. Well, one Fire Cave, it's just I think it's faster.
It is.
Fire dodge just helps.
Yeah, there's been
so
too many
much
times where my maulers have something on like 5 health, and I just have to waste another attack.
And it's easier on the eyes than the blinding white snowy wasteland map.
Should Battle Nations get a dark mode?
Can it?
I don't know. That was more of a shit post than anything else.
I mean, it's real shit. Not telling any lies. I'll fucking retreat it.
Here's what helps me. I have like 2 lights just beaming on my face for like the entire like 6 hours I've been going, and that just makes me numb to it. What's up, Junder? How's the bandwidth?
Atrocious advice.
I'm just being honest. That's how I feel.
What is his advice?
Just have like I have 2 like key lights just pointed right at my face, just blasting me right in my retinas, and Battle Nations doesn't bother me as much.
I also play on a smaller screen. Like my resolution is smaller because I don't have to move my mouse around as much.
Bro is like crazy min-maxing. That's actually wild. Is that actually a reason of having a smaller screen?
Well, yeah. I mean, you just adjust the resolution down, and it makes things a little more defined too. So it's kind of easier to see what you're looking at.
That's so interesting.
It's like I can picture the full screen in just like my main view and not have to use my peripherals to click on stuff. If that makes sense.
See, this is the difference between me. I would consider myself like a bottom tier top player, and then like a true top player, like optimizing screen resolution for fast.
It's not. I mean, it is a little bit about that, but it's more so just like it makes it easier to play for hours and hours and hours. When my eyes aren't needing to dart around the screen, I don't have to like move my wrists as much.
I've never even thought about that. But no, it
Starts
makes sense.
after a while.
I have all my UI in light mode anyways. Oh, you are a light mode enjoyer, Wiver. I've seen you like post screenshots of random things, and it's always in light mode.
Just disgusting.
I hate it. Everything's in dark mode right now. Like, actually, I'm looking at my 2 screens. My OBS is in dark mode over here. Discord's in dark mode over here. And then I just do have the blinding snow light. Increase my DPS. Oh, you're talking about I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were talking about Battle Nations. Like, you're calculating DPS in Battle Nations now?
Your damage per second.
This like dark color for real, for real. I do. It's just so much easier on the eyes. who reads the lore. I did like the story though. I feel like there are a lot of players that enjoy the lore. I did when I first started playing again, but once Prestige came out, I'm not gonna lie, I clicked through every single mission. I have no clue what's going on anymore.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't know. Morgan's
I read every
probably-
mission, but sorry.
I was just gonna say Morgan's probably drunk and something about some spider wasps.
I used to read every mission, but then I'm like, these updates are way too cool, and I just want to get to the content of the update. I just blast through all the dialogue.
I like watching Imp's videos sketch up. Yeah, if you ever have a question about lore, I'd go to Imp. Imp, no one ever asked me lore questions. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the Emperor's alive, dead, who we're fighting.
It's me.
It's you. Uki is confirmed the next Emperor of whatever
Oh my
this
God.
continent is. Would you ever want Madrona to add in like a second continent or another game, like in the Battle Nations universe?
If this is a question of do I want builder base from Clash of Clans, the answer will always be no.
No. So I've heard like Emperor suggestions for like a space base. I'm so against it, but I'm just saying like in general, just to expand. Like if it was a whole separate game, that's fine.
No, I don't want that. I just want them to focus on what the core of Battle Nations is.
All right,
I think it's
respect
just
that answer.
Yeah, I think it's a little pointless to like branch off into something like completely different or differently functioning. I don't know.
I'm against space and Battle Nations regardless. Here's my thing. It really doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie, Battle Nations, except for like I guess Plasma and some promo units, it mostly seems based in like World War II era technology. So maybe like at most very early space, just basic rockets, but nothing crazy like go to the moon and have a space base. It just doesn't make sense in the lore.
It just sounds so ridiculous.
It does. And also, what would even be the point? Seems like just a waste
I don't
of
feel like it
resources.
adds anything. Yeah.
Now, I've heard a suggestion as far as like outpost. It would be temporary, but like temporary outposts that you could get that would basically like farm resources. I think it needs to be fleshed out more, but if that was done right, I could be on board for that. New continent, sovereign navy, but still just our base.
I mean, that's basically just an expanded world map. Like,
I mean, I want world map expansions, if that's the question. Like, I want to see more of the world.
yeah, I agree. Maybe the Mountain League will take us far away.
Some units break the space rule. Wait, what units break the space rule? Dude, this fucking Spartan.
Like oh my god, like the gunship.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I would rather there be exceptions to the rule than like just go all out.
The lights are more believable. Oh, the sniper that like calls a fucking satellite drone or strike from fucking space. I mean, yes, but see, that's fine in my opinion. Like, just a satellite strike from space is fine. I don't want to fucking go to space and have to train fucking space rangers.
Guys, I'm making my first space trooper.
Wait, here's the thing. It would be so useless because, like, just in real life, being in a spacesuit is typically really clunky, and it wouldn't add any value to the main game. It would just be there to be there.
No, bro, you get to completely restart and use your brand new units. Your space trooper that has shoot and double shoot, just like the regular trooper, but he's in space.
Holy shit. Yeah, just make a whole different game. Just someone else, honestly, just a whole different studio, just make a whole different game. Just same battle system. All right, you know what? I have a compromise. We get unit skins, and you can get a space trooper. That's my compromise. Did I not lose a ranged frag? I swear I just lost a ranged frag, but it's not my hospital. Did I not? Am I just... No, I did.
What is bro smoking?
I don't know. My mouse is just weird. I found it. It's in here. But like, if I scroll down one notch, it's not there, and scroll up one notch, it's not there. But if I actually grab the scroll bar, it's like in the middle of them. I genuinely thought my range frag just got deleted. What's up, Clyde? How's day 4? Clyde, you're kind of going crazy this boss strike. I saw you're still like around the top 20. And you're just carrying some random ass guild into tier 10. Yeah, you're 23 right now, Clyde. Almost 5 mil. The scroll bar's funky. Yeah, no, it made me think I lost my range frag.
It's gonna be a crazy competition for the last day. I feel like people are gonna go pretty hard.
You think? I'm hoping the opposite. I hope people's like stamina is just burnt out, not even just like mentally wise, but troop wise.
Mainly top leaderboard people. I think pretty much everyone else is about done because like pretty much every guild has like hit the goals. At least MM and HSC have. Like I feel like the only people who are still going to be pushing are top leaderboard players who really just want to keep going, like me. But other than that, like there isn't much reason to keep going.
Yeah, I kind of keep asking myself that because like getting a leaderboard spot and keeping it with sleeping seems more and more unlikely for me. But I'm still here grinding, so I am just doing it for. I don't even know if it's for the
love of the game.
I don't know.
It is for the love of the game.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, do I love this?
You do. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, okay. Whoever said it'd be the Arctic Trooper 2.0, but worse. Yeah, space is just not it.
Yeah. All right, guys. The Space Trooper. He can shoot 5 times, but instead of piercing or explosive bullets, he shoots crushing bullets.
Oh my god! Just beanbags.
He can be the sack launcher. They call me the sack launcher.
Hey yo. Uki sack launcher confirmed. I was just going for top 20 for fun. What the fuck am I doing? Clyde, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it. What guild are you going to try to go in for next? I'm not going to lie, with that score. I feel like...
Let's go, Clyde. I was below you for the longest time, and I passed you because I went to sleep last night.
Fucking loser.
You have a frag? I hope you don't. Because if you do, it's over.
Clyde, do you have a frag? Our guild is still going because we can get a 3rd Thresher by the last few hours of the strike. I mean, so is there... Yeah, you have a reason to keep going, but I feel like most guilds have probably settled into the tier that they're going to get.
What guild are you in? I wonder where everyone's at.
Yeah, what guild? Everyone, say what guild you're in, so we can shit on you. And if you're MM, we're just gonna accuse you of cheating.
True. And if you're an HSC, we'll accuse you of lumbering.
The world is perfectly balanced,
as all things should be.
Okay, hey, so I'm not familiar with it at all. What was going on with the cheating scandal? I saw everyone talking about it. I kind of went through Donor General, but no one ever said anything like clear in Donor General like usual. It's just shit posting. So what, do you know what happened?
Well, so whenever it was going down, it was mainly just this one Chinese-based guild that, what's it called? They were using some sort of cheat client. They were using some sort of cheat client to maybe I think speed up the game, or either that or like do something with the points. I'm not exactly sure on the 100% details. I just know they had like some cheat engine that they were using, and people literally Hikari calced their score during the strike. One of their members, the guy who hit 10 million first, was actually putting up 900,000 points an hour. like started below Hikari at 6 million on leaderboard and ended with 10 million by the time they got banned.
That's actually
So-
wild.
Yeah, and there were like, I think like 7 people that got banned because of it, and like 6 of them were in the top like 15.
Damn.
So
I saw something happen with
Yeah,
HSC2 as well. What was that?
yeah, there is. So this something happened last night, and I found out there is like way more context and lore to what is actually happening with the cheating stuff that I cannot share,
Okay, fair.
or at least I don't think that I can share.
No, if you can't share, I get it. I'm just genuinely curious. Guys, don't cheat. Because
Nothing much.
probably
There
has...
was there was 2 members of Spec Ops that joined like a week and a half before Boss Strike, and then one of them ended up getting banned in the second wave because there was like another after the first, but only one of them did, not 2 of them. The one in the main guild is still here, but the one in HSC2 is gone. But there is more to the story than just simple cheating.
Oh, God. Now I'm low-key even more
Oh, this will give pretty much all the context you need. It is MM 2.0.
Okay. And whoever said instructions unclear, now I have a legendary sandworm on my main. I want to say how do I do that, but I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. All right, Pete, what guilds are people in? Imp, GF Kings, Imp. All right, so for Goodfellas, y'all are going off like the suits of cards. Is it just aces, then kings, then what? Queens, jacks? How's that work? Emperor, Wolf Pack. Is that the competitive or casual guild? Cheating ruins the game anyway. Yeah, see, like for people who are complaining about nanoing lumber, like I get it, but it is what it is. Like cheating, that shit's toxic as fuck.
It was so crazy watching the leaderboard. Like, and some people were trying to defend it too. They're like, no, his point gain, someone could reasonably get that many points. And they're like, he just went up 10,000 points in 1.5 minutes. Like,
bro,
genuinely impossible.
You just don't know his clear times. His clear times are just so good, man.
Yeah, clearly he knows something I don't. The true strats was the cheating we made along the way.
The true strats was just use the Dune Rider. Rebel recruits. I don't know, convince me to join HSC for next Ball Strike. I mean, are you talking to me or Uki? Because it would make more sense if you're talking to Uki. I'm not a recruiter for HSC. I just live here, bro. I'm just like a homeless guy that fucking weaseled his way in.
I don't know, Clyde. I mean, what do you value in a guild? Like, what do you want out of your game?
All right, so it goes aces, kings, clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts. So you have all of the suits and then just randomly kings. Not hating, but I'm just saying there's some inconsistency here. Wolfpack is semi-competitive. I think it's right under Prowlers. Okay.
Oh my god, doing tickets in the middle of Boss Strike, save me.
Wait, you're doing tickets still during Boss Strike? For recruitment or for
No, it's just
updating people's
on.
stuff?
No, it's just other stuff.
See, this shows how little I know what it takes to run a guild. I'm thinking as we grow and get more competitive players, they'll add the leadership will add queens and jacks. Okay. I mean, here's the thing, like having, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guilds. That's like up there with imp levels of crazy, in my opinion.
How does anything get done in a situation like that? Like genuine, like you guys have like so many people in the leadership scheme.
I mean, like, so the fact that it's held together and hasn't imploded yet, one, shows that their leadership is actually pretty good. Like the fact that it hasn't, you know, committed a BTN.
BTN was so chopping grits and awful.
like I'll give it to Goodfellas. Their leadership seems to have some strat. Honestly, they just focus their attention on 1 or 2 guilds, they could honestly probably be higher placed. But I get it, they just want to have a larger community. Day 1 of Boss Strike was so fucking funny though. Yeah, it was just people complaining and shit posting in Donor General. Uki got on and was like, guys, what are you even complaining about? This is not going to be hard. And then 10 minutes later, Uki was like, all my tanks just keep dying.
It still wasn't hard though.
Like I said, well, it's not hard for us, but whenever I was talking to Denny, I tried his formation. It genuinely did seem like a struggle. So it does kind of show a problem, especially for like more casual players. Like imagine if you're just like some dude who plays this like an hour a week and you're level like 56.
No doubt indeed, but also if you play it an hour a day, do you really care about Boss Strike?
That's true too. I mean, you want the units.
Yeah, you want the units, but like it's probably not the biggest deal in the world if, and I'm not saying that the Boss Strike should be balanced this way because of that, but you know what I mean?
I think
I think it's
Go on.
I think it's just more so a hit on people who do care a lot about Boss Strike and the units and aren't able to get it done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna trademark something called like the Denny scale. If Denny is struggling, that means that there's a problem. That's how.
But the problem with Denny is that he doesn't spend any nanos, so he has like even free-to-play players have more advantage than he does.
He doesn't, but he spends more time than probably I'd say like he's like a top 10% player as far as time committed to the game. So that's why I use him as a scale, because he's free to play, but also he does commit the time. You disagree?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's probably relatively the same.
We do have a lot and it runs really well so far. I mean, no, if Goodfellas is running well, like I said, that's a shout out to your leadership, because if they're managing, I don't know, are you part of the leadership? If so, shout out to you. But the fact that, you know, 6 guilds are running and haven't just completely imploded, that says a lot about the leadership. It's pretty well managed. I'm just a player. I mean, that's fine too. I'm just a player.
You know what's something I think should change?
What?
Is the way that kicks are handled during Boss Strike.
Is that, I mean, I know it was a problem last Boss Strike, but I haven't actually heard, like, no players have actually come into chat and complained about it. But have you heard some issues?
I mean, yeah, it happens. It's just weird, like, because it's always like a looming thing back of mind. Like, okay, if we drop these people, we can just do better. It feels
scummy,
a little rough. There's also no insurance to you as a player that your guild leadership will not kick you for any reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here's how I think you shouldn't be able to kick people in the middle of Boss Strike. And whenever I said that, guild leaders were complaining, but in my honest opinion, it should be up to guild leadership to make sure their players are there. So if, you know, you're like fade 3 into ball strike and some players just aren't playing, that's just as much on you as it is on them. I don't know. That's my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, yes and no. Sometimes things happen, but at that point, like, sometimes things just happen. Being able to drop people for it just feels really rough. You know what I mean? I bet it's happening to a lot of casual guilds.
Yeah. Whoever said he's unnecessarily handicapping himself more, to be honest. I agree his account is somewhat of a canary, but not getting things like Raptor Harness, etc. for the challenge isn't really showing how difficult it is. I mean, yeah, but so like I look like because he's handicapped himself so much, the fact that if he can do it, players who do spend like, you know, those 10 nanopods you get every level are less handicapped than him and therefore have less of an excuse than if he can do it.
I don't know. My thing with God, my brain is so cooked. I can't even like formulate a fucking sentence.
Dude, I keep summoning words. I get it, man.
Yeah, what the fuck are we even talking about?
I was talking about Denny.
Oh, no, I totally lost it. It's
So
so over. Oh my god. I'll remember in a second.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like if Denny is able to do it with the crazy handicap he's put on himself, any player can do it. The only argument I can see to that is he commits a lot of time to this game. Like, he's been in this community pretty much since like what, early beta? I actually don't know.
Oh, that's what it is. I think that there should need to be less time investment to truly succeed in this game. That's my biggest issue with the game is like, I don't think that it's that bad, but for like at least 50% of the player base, there's definitely more commitment than necessary. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I mean, I think like SP boosts are gonna help a lot with that. And I'm not completely sure, I can't speak for Madrona, but I truly think this ball strike was them testing the double SP, and we're gonna see it implemented soon.
I think that this SP rate that we're getting for ball strike should just be standard ball strike rates. Like, it feels really good. I don't think
for
that
every
it's
ball
too...
strike it should be double SP.
Yeah, I don't think it's, well, I think, yeah, like standard. I don't think that's too crazy or like too little. I think it's a good amount. Like, I was able to get my Sky Raptor to R9 just by playing. But like, I mean, for most people, it's really just a thing of consistency. Like, everyone has a TikTok brain, so they want things now, and Dominations doesn't reward that. It rewards you being consistent. So I think that's just something people need to understand. Like, if you can't play this game for just a couple hours a day, like, whenever I'm working, I really can't play on the days I work, and I only ever play on the days that I'm off. And, you know, I'm doing amazing. And obviously, like, I spend money and I'm a whale, but
He's like, I'm absolutely fucking a god at this
but
game.
it also doesn't take away from the fact that I like grind a lot and I still, you know, I keep up with everyone else.
Yeah.
Regardless of money spent.
Yeah.
Not
like,
that I'm saying that's easy for free-to-play players, but
yeah, I definitely think there should be something to alleviate, you know, the grind for this game. Double SP, I think, is probably the first step. Also, some units I just feel like have an unnecessarily high SP requirement. Like the Cobra, I think they should quarter its SP requirement. Just cut it.
W McClutch take. McClutch my goat.
All right, what did McClutch say? Top players coming out of the strike with the ability to have R9 rewards feels like more worthwhile investment than just a leaderboard spot. I agree.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting in my Thresher so I can start ranking them up.
I was running it, but it's kind of fast.
I'll just nano.
No, what are you saying? You're just gonna nano it?
The Threshers, yeah, if they all die, which they will. Mine are only R1 right now.
All right. So talking about speeding things up, do you think this kind of gets? I actually haven't thought about this much. I just thought of the idea, but I've heard the term SP tokens come out. What if you could just nano for SP tokens? Would you be for or against that?
Oh, hell no.
No?
You've taken, like, that just takes all aspect of grinding out of the game.
Yeah, but
there's no point in grinding if you can just spend.
I mean, but not everyone is going to spend. Would you spend if they did at it? Be honest. Would you buy them?
I would probably get lazy and do it if I knew that I could.
Okay.
I would try not to because I don't want to waste money on something that I could get free, but also like, you know, sometimes I just don't have the time, and knowing that I have an easy way out is super lame. I would never want to see that. I would be so disappointed in Madrona if they added something like that.
I don't think, just knowing Madrona and how they're wanting to go about the game, I do not think that is going to happen.
Yeah, that should be a reward, you know what I mean, for really putting in effort. Like, you get this.
I think
It's a good
dailies and
reward.
weeklies would be a good way. But if you remove the grind from Battle Nations, what else is there left? That is actually so true. This game is just a grind.
So, I mean, is that a problem? That I figure that's just a problem of how the game is built. Do you not agree? Maybe the game should not just be an endless grind. It should offer a little bit more.
Like I said, so like adding the difficulty for boss strike wouldn't make it as much of a grind, because the reason we're all grinding so much, besides like the stupid units, like whenever we rank up, I don't know, what's a stupid unit?
Someone else
The
got
Tempest.
a frag. Oh my god.
The only reason to grind is so we can perform well in boss strike and PvP and stuff. But if there's difficulty modifiers, you don't have to grind. The grind is optional. Like, truly, the only reason to grind is to be a top player. Another PvP member got second AS frag. This game hates me. That's like almost all. What is it? It's like something Valkyrie. I forget what y'all's group is called.
Vogel's Valkyries.
Vogel's Valkyries, thank you. I feel like almost every player in that group has a frag. Am I wrong?
Clueless face emoji.
I know everyone in my HFC squad just about has a frag. With like 20 something frags distributed amongst us.
Send help immediately.
Ookie, if you want a frag, just, you know, be part of Seraphim.
I've done all the tricks in HSC to try and get a frag, and not a single one of them has worked.
Have you joined Seraphim?
Well, technically, I'm already a part of it.
I
I enjoyed,
no, but are
I
you
joined Maid Cafe when that was popping off, and I didn't get a frag.
Oh, that is also something. Everyone in Maid Cafe got like a frag in like the first week of AS.
Yeah, I was just late to the party.
The stocks went down. It's like buying GameStop right now.
True.
Wealth in Vogel's Valkyries is distributed unfairly. 1% have 99% of frags. Oh, okay. Well, then I was wrong. I just knew, because I know like some of the players in Vogel's Valkyries have it. I just assumed all y'all did.
Pressure
All
tank.
right,
is
let's
getting
talk about
slimed
the
out
pity
right
system. If you don't have a
No.
frag a year from now, are you going to be for or against the pity system?
I don't know. Depends on how the game looks. I don't care that much. I mean, clearly I can still compete without it. Like, it sucks, but it's just a way of life. Because if everyone has a frag, you know, if everyone's super, no one is that quote. Yeah.
It's a fucking, I almost said invincible. Incredibles quote. I don't think there should be a pity system, but I do think some of our units should just be buffed. Not to be as good as frags, but at least comparable. Like, can we make the Basilisk a little bit better?
True, yes. Yes.
Like if the Basilisk was just like, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a number.
Or if it
out
did
there.
explosive damage, that would be awesome.
No, honestly, just give it like precise, up its damage. I don't know what its armor piercing is. I feel like does it have armor piercing? I feel like no. Give it like 50% armor piercing and it'll be all right. Explosive damage is crazy. The frag doesn't even have that.
The Basilisk needs a buff so bad. That thing is so trash.
The Basilisk and
It's
the
literally,
Tempest.
it's a worse UMG in every single way, because the only upside to it is the fact that, well, it has a lot of armor and it probably won't die as much, but like, no.
Yeah, you're not gonna use it as a meat shield. They're better meat shields. Honestly, for just random suggestion, I think the Tempest, they should just make it a anti-air tank. It shouldn't even be able to attack ground. Just make it anti-air tank.
I wouldn't mind. It needs a niche because it doesn't have one.
Yeah, we already have a lot of full row machine gun units. The Tempest just seems like...
Hello.
Oh, what's up, Denny? I was just talking about you.
Oh,
D.
Actually, I was
Very
talking about your
cool.
cats.
oh yeah. I just fed them.
How's the boss strike going, Big D?
It's 1,000 hour repair time in my repair bay.
I saw your math that you sent, and Alex gave you a suggestion of like a $9 boost.
They just need to make it to where you can build unlimited of the non-nano hospitals.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
needed.
retreated.
It's like the advanced one is like literally 4 times better because it's half the pop, but also twice as like
Effective.
cheap in terms of healing times and whatever.
And you can pack more troops in there.
Yeah, you also have double the amount of healing slots.
And you can build an unlimited amount. It's literally
Yeah.
better in every way.
It's like when I saw that, did you see the suggestion in the main Discord of like someone suggested removing the cap, and another guy said, "Oh no, it'll be too unbalanced then."
Which
That guy
only.
is just, there's no way that guy's serious. That has to
Dude.
be a shit post.
They could just set up a standard cap of like 5 for all healing buildings.
Doesn't even need to be a cap because it's like the people who are building so many hospitals are the people who can already like
Just nano.
yeah, they can nano, and then the people who can't do it, right? They don't have the pop to spam it.
Oh man, chat's been going off. Weaver said we need a true AA and partial AA to stop this ridiculous random back row Silverwolf Bombardier from sniping my Skyraptor across the map.
Yeah, why can't my
Just use
flat
AA
AA
turrets.
turret not just look down and mow down all the silver rolls on the front line?
I mean, in history that has happened before. So people have just pointed it down and started shooting people in the face with flak.
Do it in War Thunder.
I haven't played War Thunder forever. People keep talking about it now.
Probably
Only
for the
having
best.
one healing building the biggest hindrance of non-nano?
No,
What do you think it is?
storage.
That's a good shout.
The thing is, it's like if I wasn't using AA turrets, then I wouldn't have the 1,000 hour repair time. Like, there's never been a point in which like my repair bay has been this full. I get, well, no, when I was ranking up UMGs to R6, that was the only other time.
Honestly,
But
dude,
even
you're
then,
gonna
like,
need
I
the
repaired
full-
everything in like 2 months.
You're gonna need the full 6 months to recover from this. I feel like.
I mean, I might just like leave my AA turrets to rot.
You don't need to heal them.
Thing is, it's still like another probably almost 200-ish hours of the stuff I actually use.
I mean, I just make AA turrets for vehicle assists. That's all I would do.
I was doing that before, but I'm down to just one vehicle factory.
He's unironically needing more AA. Storage is miserable for non-nanos until you get large warehouse.
It's
Even with
always still
large
going to be miserable.
warehouse. Yeah,
Before the boss strike, I had 18k storage.
rough.
Honestly, do you think that they should just buff all storage buildings in general a little bit? Like just up them all by like, I don't know, 500 to
No, there
1,000?
just needs to be a better free-to-play building.
Yeah, I think there needs to be one more tier. And
That
then
matches
also
up.
the ability to just upgrade the warehouses directly.
Ooh. Okay.
So like
of
you can
replacement.
upgrade from the small warehouse to the regular to the large. Like sort of like how you can upgrade your what do you call it? Your resource collectors from regular to advanced.
Hmm.
Because they take up the same like tile area. So it wouldn't even cause any problems with that.
Gonna have to waste more nanos.
Because when I was like swapping out from like small to regulars and regulars to large, it's very annoying.
they should lower the pop needed for storage. Upgrading storage would also be great.
I think it's fine.
I think for an endgame free-to-play tier, it should be, what's the high HCV? 3,000 or 4,000?
It's 3. Yeah.
Maybe they can add 2 more tiers. Like there's another Nano 4 pop, but with like 4,500 storage, and then free-to-play can get a 4 pop 3,000. Or like a 6 pop 3,000 if they want HCV to still be better.
I mean, so this is back in Z2 days, but it seemed, at least by Z2, that they didn't even want the best free-to-play to be better than the worst Nano.
Whale. Yeah, basically.
Just
Actually, just remove all non-nano storage.
And then they release plasma.
Nah,
At least it's free to play.
what's your storage at right now, Denny?
30k.
Oh my god, that's rough.
Yeah, and I have
completely tapped.
That's like the standard free to play amount.
I have
I don't
20
know
large
what the standard
warehouses. I wouldn't even say this is like regular free to play, because this is what, 120 in pop alone.
Really, I see most people who don't have nano storages have about 30k or somewhere around that, like 25.
I low-key want to get to 100k storage just for like the resource advantage during boss strike.
Bro, watching my mammoth artillery just get shit on by every fucking poison attack is so frustrating.
Watching my range frag just die to a random artillery fire.
I've already spent so many nanos this boss strike, it's actually ridiculous. To be fair, mammoth artillery is a luxury unit, so that's kind of on me.
When I started, I bought the storage vault because 2,000 storage for 4 pop versus 32 pop is insane early game. I bought them too, and then I actually deleted them for this boss strike and just replaced them with high capacity because I can't wait for Madrona just to add the option for me to upgrade them.
I did the same thing. I had the 1,500 volts and replaced them for the 3Ks. They're so worth it early game, but nowadays I think that you should just wait for your HCVs.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, just if you're going to spend nanos on storage, just wait for the high capacity. It's gonna suck, but it's literally like wasting money because you're gonna want to delete them eventually, unless Madrona adds a way to upgrade them, which would be dope. What am I doing right now? Denny, what's your score at right now?
Almost 1.5.
Okay. What's the minimum for the
something. I don't know, we kind of gave up on that since this boss strike is a lot harder.
Gotcha. So Denny, if they added a difficulty like selector where you could pick easy, medium, or hard, would you be using it and just doing the easy battles? Obviously, you'd get like less points. I don't know how much less.
No, I'd probably still do the hard ones.
Really?
Things I messed up a ton early in this boss strike. It's like if I went to sleep when I came back from work and then woke up when we got nomads, I would be fine. Since I was only losing with nomads, I was only losing like heavier every couple battles. But before that, I was just, like sometimes losing my entire front line of heaviers.
Yeah, nomads are so good for reducing losses.
I can't believe people
it's like
were shitting on them.
there was times where it's like I'm having to spend 4 turns to kill the Chinook or something, and that just gives the Silver Wolves time to just annihilate my heaviers.
Yo, Thresher kinda does insane damage. It's only R2 and it does like 200 damage per chain drive on tanks.
Are you using it in the front line right now?
What? Yeah, I'm just ranking it up.
I feel like it's gonna die so fast though. Its armor is really
No,
good.
it dies
It's
every
just-
round.
Okay, I'm about to say it's just paper thin.
I would just nano it, unless the losses get too bad.
For me, my whole thing this boss strike was gears. I ran out of gears so fast.
Really? I haven't spent a single gear the entire ball strike.
Wait, what? The nomads require them. I was using garbage trucks at first. I went through like 20 garbage trucks in the first 6 hours.
Shit, I keep messing up my retreats. Oh, Thresher Tank takes a gear. And 2 hours? Oh my god, the 3 Okay, I can't do this anymore.
Denny's being my spirit animal right now. Same issues with my whole front line. All right, but Denny, so you said you would... what if the nomad didn't come out? Would you have selected the easier difficulty?
I probably would have just done Wimp Spam for the rest of the boss strike.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to do things easy.
Bro, just... Why? So you're letting your
Denny.
pride just fucking get in the way, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Self-aware.
I mean, that's goated status. That's like Kobe type shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Then he would rather score 100 points and lose than score 10 points and win. And
I do kind of wish I scored higher this boss strike, but
I would totally do the same.
I'll lock in for next one.
What would you like the next boss strike to be? I think it's going to be infected just with the timeline.
Yeah, if it's around October or something. Hopefully they give us smallers.
Dude, Apex smallers are so hard.
Why am I missing a mauler? Oh, because I have an extra tank.
How many maulers do you run? Do you run all 4 or no?
Huh? No, I have 3. I replaced one with a nomad. Well, there were some formations. It depends on the formation. Some I would run 3, some I would run 4.
I kind of wish they gave 3 nomads for free.
You're just the greed.
I was about to say the greed has become endless.
Okay, think about it like this. Okay, 3 units in Battle Nations looks very good. Same thing with 5, 10, and 13. Okay, those are all very good numbers in Battle Nations.
Okay,
2,
wait, did you say 13?
Well, yeah, for the full board.
No, I gotta disagree. That's an ugly number. Everything I agreed with up until you said 13. But anyway, sorry.
Adriano, why can't
13.
we not get 13 snakes?
Like
13.
2? Like, what are you gonna do with 2?
I can agree with that. Unless...
I feel like people are doing a lot with 2.
Well, it depends
can't
on
do
the
anything.
unit. Like 2 legendary sandworms, you could do a lot.
Okay, but the thing, imagine you lose 1, and then now you can't do anything. If you had 3, you could put 2 down and still have 1 as backup.
All right, we're just being greedy. But anyway,
Okay. when I lost my 1 nomad, it's like my repair bay was full of heaviers already. It took me like 8 hours until I could play boss trick again. If I had just another nomad, you know, I could have still been playing.
Whoever said I'll stick to my infected boss strike idea where it starts as rebels and then the outbreak starts day 2 and you slowly start getting extra waves of infected to your rebel boss strike. Ooh. All right. But with that, Wiver, what if, so if we're going to go like zombie apocalypse style, you can only use frontier, like civilian units. What do you think about that, Wiver? You can only use units that you can train in the frontier.
Yeah, the chainsaw guy has crit against infected.
Does he? It's actually funny.
Yeah.
He does, 155%. What's the point of having bonus that extra like 55%?
Well, I think there's something that reduces crit rate, but it could just be completely misremembering and going crazy.
I don't know, Uki, do you know?
I don't know. I've only gotten like a dozen hours of sleep this whole boss streak.
True.
Nah, frontier units need to be scrapped from the game, to be honest. So you think that they should just be removed. They're honestly, I'm kind of on the boat of that we do have too many units. Especially, we have too many units that just do the same thing.
The frontier units are genuinely completely useless.
They could rework them, make them more unique.
But wait, what about infantry only boss strike? What about frontier unit only boss strike?
My brains would be on the wall. How bad can it get?
McClutch said bonus crit is just a higher rate versus certain enemy types. Yeah, well, no, this says it has 155% crit versus infected. So why does it have like that extra 55%? Frontier units should not need an anode, to be honest, and need to be buffed. I don't think they should be buffed because, like, realistically, some dude with just a bolt action hunting rifle shouldn't be better than like our military trained snipers. I think they should have a use as far as maybe they get, I don't know, how would you implement guerrilla warfare into Battle Nations?
I seriously think they should just be removed. They are such a nothing unit. Like, what can you possibly do to them to make them interesting or have a place in the game that isn't already taken by another like unit?
I think they're
or
just,
a way cooler unit.
No, I agree. They're just
probably
filler.
some way that you can rework them.
Yeah, the chucker is the only one that should stay because it actually has a unique mechanic to it in the way that it works. Just move it to the vehicle factory.
Yeah. All right. So I pitched this idea before. So the normal hunter, I think because it's so useless, I think Madrona should buff the normal hunter to where if you kill an animal with it, it gives you like a higher chance to get teeth. You can get multiple teeth from like critter encounters for every kill the hunter gets.
No, I don't like any type of mechanic that does that.
Really? Why?
Because he hates free to plays.
No, I just think it's a because like
probably nanos all his teeth.
oh my god,
Nano-
why is
nanoing
I mean,
teeth.
why is he telling the truth? I ran out of teeth on day 2, and I'm still running Marty and Maulers.
How many teeth did you have to start?
100 plus the 45 that we got for strike.
Yeah, that's actually wild that happened to you. Anyways, so why do you hate it so much?
Well, someone suggested like a scavenger style unit on the main Discord, where like if you use it in battle, you can get more rewards and stuff. And I don't like stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't know why.
Just make like a game mode or a way to get resources without having to force a unit into the game that you're now going to be forced to run in every single formation.
You're not forced.
You wouldn't
to
be
run it.
forced to run it.
Yeah, you don't have to run it. It's not like you're not.
But there's
your
no
army-
reason to not run it in any situation. Like
It's
if
not
I'm
a-
fighting
If you're
raptors
lazy,
and
you
boars,
don't run it.
so why is the unit in the game?
So
If you want to give out more
Sometimes it's just
rewards,
fun.
why not just introduce something to get more rewards? Like, I don't think that introducing a unit with only one specific mechanic to gain more rewards is more fun than just introducing like a game mode where you can get those rewards through that instead.
I
Like,
mean,
it doesn't change anything about how you normally play the game, except that, like, okay, now here's a unit that can possibly get you more rewards. Like, it just makes something else to get the rewards from.
I see it as a way to give some like really bad units like the low level hunter. That would give low level players a way to get teeth, which are really hard to come by with for their raptors and whatever else, while also, you know, giving the hunter actual use besides just being the worst unit in the game.
I just feel like its stats against critters need to be, it's supposed to be like special against critters, but a guy with a gun just does the exact same thing.
Well, yeah, they can then rework it to make it more unique. They don't need to remove it.
Yeah, I don't know if something could happen for the frontier units, but I like the idea of like giving you a good reason to use units that you usually wouldn't.
I think I saw one idea. It was like for the junior officer. It's like you put him down and you get a bonus SP. Thought that was pretty cool.
Like, I don't know, like the only thing I can think of would be like a lab, like a research person. I think of the lab tech for some reason, but
God, this formation takes fucking forever to clear. Holy shit.
What happened to this fight?
Oh my god, Rip Thresher. Genuinely retreating.
Uki is just a no fun haver. Dude, Clyde's dissing you.
Nano spending does to a person.
It does. I'm waiting for my conversion to where I'm just like, you know what? We can't have fun in this game. This game is just all numbers.
I'm having fun. I just don't think that idea is very fun.
He doesn't want
having
other
the
people to
ancient
have fun.
Sentinel pop up mid boss strike. That's fun.
What?
Your suggestion. You said like one of the bosses, like the ancient.
Oh, you chose that. That was your choice. You chose that, the Ancients. That ain't no surprise.
I actually don't remember what it said. You had like an impending doom part in your suggestion.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. That's literally what it was. Like a boss will spawn in on wave 3. Literally Dr. Vogel boss strike, but every boss strike.
Oh god, that'd be so cancer, dude. Imagine like after wave 3, a fucking ancient construct is just at the end waiting for you. Whoever said introduce raid mechanics where you get more resources for more effort every week.
Yes, I've suggested this before. God, how do I keep cooking? How does he do it? So I have no idea how invasion. Yes, true. I have no idea how invasion events work. So I'll just say we could rework invasion events into this. Why do they not have like, so you know, like the TF2 missions where you attack the red base?
Yeah.
Why are there not missions like that, but like large scale, right? Where like, you know how you have to raid like defenses to get into certain areas for story missions? Why don't they construct a base like that with like a ton of defenses and outposts that you have to get through, along with like special formations and stuff like that, and they could be themed around, like I said, like for Teeth, you could theme it around like Uzel or whatever, and completing like the full base. Like all the missions can reward Teeth maybe, and completing it can give you like 50 Teeth and 10 necklaces or something like that. After you clear out the whole base.
I could be
That's what I mean by introducing like more things to do and, you know, for resources.
I mean,
instead of like having a unit.
I don't see why we can't have both. Like, why not both, Uki?
I just think the unit idea is poo-poo.
You're poo-poo. Anyways,
Okay.
one thing I would like to see is very similar to your idea. Like, imagine if Gantus's base like just restocked. So basically restocked. I don't know, once a week, once a month. Basically, just make it another boss fight, but instead of a battle, it was a whole base you had to reconquer. And if you reconquered it, got to the center, captured a certain amount of points, you would get like a big reward, including possibly a rare unit drop, like the Raider Recruit. Does that make sense?
I would like that. McMahon suggested there whenever they release promo units, there's like a special mission tied to them that can either like give you the unit or give you something else for completing it, which I also liked.
Me and Bible, and I think didn't you were here, we were talking about that the other day. Jimmy?
Oh, what?
I said we were talking about
I
that.
was kind of zoned out for a second.
No, you're good. Bro's pride. We were talking about the other day because I don't think Madrona wants to just implement promos as like a one time and we never see it again. They want to implement it permanently in the game. We were talking, fuck, where was I going with this? Dude, I'm so fried. To where they implement a mission that stays in the game every time they introduce a promo. Like for the Nomad, they should have implemented a mission that would be forever in the game, to where we have to go scout the Eastern Wastes with it.
Yeah, I do think those kind of missions could be nice. I think the game just needs a lot more missions too. Just as like little filler stuff to give you opportunities to like play with units that you don't usually get to play with.
Okay, here's an idea because we were workshopping this. So Nomad is staying, right, forever. That's what Madrona said. If they're going to bring back promos like this, like every promo unit they add obviously can't be nanopod cost, because then the entire vehicle factory is going to have like 5 free-to-play units and everything else is just gonna be nano promos, right? They also kind of push other units at the game, like, sorry, Elemental Trooper, the Nomads here. I know that they serve slightly different purposes and they're like a little different, but like the Nomad is basically just better Elemental Trooper if you just look at them like, you know, flat.
Yeah.
So this might be a crazy suggestion, but listen to this. So like for a unit like the Legendary Animals, right? If they're going to bring them and they're going to be back forever, I think that it's way worse for those units to be just a flat nanopod cost instead of them being a free-to-play trainable unit. So to balance this out, we were like, okay, how much, like if I asked you right now, how much would you pay for a Legendary Mammoth? You would probably say a pretty large number, right? Most people would be willing to fork over like 300 nanos for it. I would probably pay 300 for a Legendary Mammoth or like a Legendary Sandworm. So if you make them free to play and you make, like, let's say that the Legendary Mammoth has a training cost of like 50 necklaces, insane price, right? It's something that you can work up to. Everyone can get one. You can still nano it. And the healing cost can also be like, you know, 5 or 10 necklaces too. To beat out people just flat out paying for it. Like, people will still pay for it. There will be mega whales that go, I don't want to grind up 50 necklaces and just, you know, click the button and they'll get it straight up. But I don't think something like that should be added into the vehicle factory on a flat nano cost, because I will have 50 Legendary Mammoths versus someone who has 0.
So,
and that is...
Oh, continue, sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's just the fastest way to destroy game balance.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I actually used to be kind of against this idea, but I've come around to it. Whenever Banat kind of said that legendary animals should be locked behind a mission and you only get one. So kind of combining your ideas, what if there was just like a long set of missions where you had to spend like dozens of teeth, necklaces, Jesus, a bunch of other resources, go through missions, fight fights, and then at the end you would only get one. Or maybe it could be repeatable and you get multiple. I don't know. I feel like having multiple is kind of game breaking. But what if you could only get one legendary sandworm? Kind of combining your idea, kind of combining the naps. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't mind.
I feel like that's actually, like, I used to hate the idea of it.
I would like to be able to get more than that. And I feel like I don't care however they do it. Like, if it was only one, I would be like, ah, whatever. I can only get one. Yeah. But I do like being able to train more than that, because once it goes down, it's very difficult to get it back up if you only have one. It's like Denise said, like, would you rather have $1 or $2? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, but what if they like didn't nerf them? What if the legendary sandworm came back full force, but you could only get one? Even though like it's so overpowered, if it does go down, like it paid for itself.
Shit, bro, I keep messing up my retreats. Well, I think it's okay. Like, imagine you had to spend 5 necklaces to heal it. That cost is absurd, right? There comes to a point where people just can't handle that.
Yeah.
I would nano that. Like, 1 necklace is 50 nanopods.
B. Jamin said, first good take from Uki this stream. Uki, you're on hot streak. Keep it up.
All right, W.
Quiver said, I'd love to see the legendary sandworm as a RT. What's RT? Raider recruit? Wait. Raider.
No, just saying Raider summoner.
Just Raider summoner. So like the Raider summoner summons the legendary sandworm. Is that what you're saying? Where the Raider summoner has an attack with an 8-turn cooldown. If it survives, you can swap them out for a legendary sandworm.
Survive 8 turns and win the fight.
Yeah, your trap card is activated. Honestly, I think that could be a cool game mode. I don't know about.
What if we built Exodia in the middle of a Battle Nations battle?
No, but no. Actually, think about it as a game mode, like to where you have like a Protect the President style game mode. There's a unit that's on the battlefield. You play some units. You keep it alive for a certain amount of time, and it turns into something else, like what Wiver just said, the legendary sandworm.
That could be really funny.
I think it'd be funny as like just like a game mode that kind of comes once a year, kind of like how Clash of Clans has their Halloween event. What if legendary critters take more than 1 deployment slot to balance them? So there's not a limit, but like, and if you place it down, it'll take up 2 out of 11. Actually, that's an interesting way to balance things. I haven't thought of that. What do you think about that?
The 2 deployment, I think that I just think that, so you know like how the tag system works, like how units like Super Tank has tank and metal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that for that they should just make it to where anything with a legendary tag can only have one of them placed down at a time. Because like at a certain point, placing down 13 legendary mammoths versus what 6 or 7 legendary mammoths doesn't really make much of a difference.
6, 7.
Like at that point, I'm actually just, if anything, my formation just got better because now I'm forced to put tanks down in front of the legendary mammoths.
Instead of just spamming only legendary mammoths.
Yeah.
The most brain dead.
I think that units of that caliber can be that strong if they are given the amount of like weight in game. Currently, legendary mammoth is treated like any other normal unit when it is not. And I think that only being able to place one kind of also makes you choose which legendary animal you want to use for your formation.
Mm-hmm.
Like Raptor might be better in like a Fire Mod Strike because of its poison attack.
Yeah.
Versus legendary mammoth, which is just kind of generally all around good. Or like Boar you would use against AS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're all unique, and I think it offers a little more to them when you know that you can only place down one.
No, I can.
It also helps out a lot in PvP. Instead of it just being, let me put down all my legendary mammoths and win the battle. It's like, you know, you have to actually kind of at least think a tiny microscopic bit about what you're doing.
Yeah, as far as like if we can get an unlimited amount, I'm not sure on, but I definitely think we should be limited to one on the battlefield at any time. Denny, this is for you. Legendary rat win.
Now, would it actually be better than the rat frag though?
Good question.
Wait, so it wouldn't be better than the rat frag? Why not, Denny?
I mean, I feel so like, you know, the rat frag, you have to earn it.
So Clutch said a protected unit idea just gives more weight to the idea of healers or support unit, and I know like I honestly don't feel strongly either way for healer or support unit. I could see it being done right, and I can also see it being done wrong. What's your concerns with that, Clutch?
A healing unit would be so buns.
Maybe not a healing unit, but a support unit. Like, what if there's just a unit that, I don't know, just like increased like cooldown time, like, or decreased cooldown time for surrounding units?
Increased cooldown time. Greatest free-to-play unit in the Z2 era.
You put it on the field and you just lose.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna dip. I gotta do some other stuff. See you guys later.
Later.
All right, bye-bye.
Make battles even longer and PvP gets annoying probably. Yeah, any support unit or healing unit for sure would just be so hard to balance.
It just incentivizes a lot of stalling in games like Clash Royale. They do everything they can to try and nerf stalling.
Mm-hmm.
It always seems to come through, and every time it's meta, everyone hates it because it's boring to watch someone just slowly whittle you down and build up something that you can't stop. You could say skill issue, but it's just extremely boring and lame.
Yeah, because especially if everyone's doing it, it's just kind of who gets luckier with it.
Yeah, or who can build it faster by one turn.
I just imagine a horrible stall meta. Yeah, Uki shares that with you. Wasn't the weapons tech a support unit and that thing was broken? Here's the thing, I actually liked the weapons tech as a unit. If it was broken or not is debatable, but I don't know if I would consider that necessarily a support unit. I feel like it's I don't know. How would you describe the weapons tech?
It was definitely a support unit.
I don't know. See, I feel like the weapons tech is a good way to do it though. Might be.
But like also, yeah, I agree. Oh, I was gonna say also units like Frostbite, Elemental Trooper, like they can do damage. Cryo Trooper, but they are support units at their core.
Yeah,
But
they're
they
more
don't
like
encourage
tools
stalling.
almost. It's more like a
Yeah.
tool rather than like it keeps your troops alive longer or it buffs your troops. Oh,
The problem is with pairing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna read chat. Go on.
I was gonna say the problem because I'm sure you saw what B Jammin just said.
Yeah. I liked it too, but pair that with the mech tank and it one-shot anything that is big. All right, the mech tank in general, I think honestly shouldn't be in the game. I feel like it does not fit at all. Or at
Yeah,
least
it
not
looks
the way
so
it's-
strange.
Yeah, it just wasn't
It's
implemented
so-
well.
Yeah, it looks weird. It's overpowered. Blah. But also, like, how many things in this game do you need weapons tech plus mech tank to kill?
Literally not.
Like, at
many.
that point, you could have just, yeah, at that point, you could have just ran something else instead of weapons tank. You probably killed it in the same amount of turns, anyways.
Yeah, the only question is like how it goes into PvP.
Yeah, true.
Like legendary sandworm. I don't know. PvP is.
But honestly,
Go on.
oh, no, I was gonna say, God. Oh, I was gonna say, like, with Shatter Effect, you can pretty much one-shot the Sandworm with anything. Put a Trooper out there with Shell, does 250 damage.
Yeah.
It's just a broken mechanic.
Alright. Uki, whenever PvP comes out, just as a guild leader, is the guild gonna have PvP tournaments?
Duh. I will be running them immediately. I'm so excited for PvP.
Yeah, I was just gonna run tournaments just like off live stream. I was just gonna have viewers hop on, but I was gonna run things like you can only use units between level 10 and 15, non-nano.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. We would do the same thing. There's lots to do with PvP. I'm very excited. We
can't
probably
wait.
won't run. Like, we might do like one giant PvP tournament for like a cash prize, but for a majority of them, we'll probably just implement them into like, hey, if you want to join and play, then hop in.
Yeah, I was gonna do something similar. So I was probably gonna have not giant cash prizes, but just small cash prizes. Award like the top and the lowest player, because I want it to seem like not just the top players are getting all the nanopods. I also wouldn't do cash. I would do nanopods.
Oh yeah, we do the same because we do Epic Games.
I'm not fueling y'all's drug addiction.
How did he know?
I can't wait for PvP. PvP is just gonna open like so many doors for like community engagement.
True.
Because I know Banap has like some stuff planned as well. Did I get to see the suggestion between grinding for the arena? I'm not gonna lie. I have your message open. I have not got a chance to look at it. I've either been playing Battle Nations or sleeping, and then unfortunately work.
Wait, what's the suggestion?
Yeah, we can go through it right now. So this is coming from B Jammin. I'd like to preface that I'm not free to play. As this title states, I think that the PvP arena should be free to play, at least if it is going to be competitive with reward units, as we saw with the mongers and shots. So wait. I have a few points I'd like to cover why it should be free to play. Oh, so basically only free to play units should be allowed in like the PvP arena.
No, the reward structure of the event just needs to be changed.
Yeah, so like I think I don't know what Madrone is going to do for PvP. I can't speak for it. Honestly, I don't even want to think for it. But I know like if I ever host a tournament, I will have like non-nano tournaments for sure. And I'm sure a lot of people are. But as far as in-game, I can't speak for it, but here, I'll finish reading. The arena PvP system should be free to play because it would incentivize players to participate, knowing that the battlefield would be relatively even and rewards are then attainable, not just for the whales. Free to play player that is going against a promo or nano unit would not be fair nor enjoyable, as promo units are, in my opinion, meant to make the game easier. Example, against bosses and during boss strike. I do, however, think that ball strike or ball strop AS frags, which should be allowed in the arena since these are units that the player can obtain. This brings me to my next point. I also think that the arena should be guild based, but rather individual score based. Oh, I don't think it should be guild based, my bad. By making the rewards guild based, Z2 removed the spirit of PvP and made it another version of ball strike. By making the points and rewards solely individualized, competition is created while hang on, I can't read right now, while leaving out the guild pressure to perform. So anyways, I'm with Uki. I think just the reward structure should change, not necessarily how PvP is played. I don't think we should be able to snowball with like the hell shots and the mongers. I like those units, but they need to be re-implemented to where it's not only the top 3 guilds gets the best unit in the game.
It's so unbelievably oppressive.
It is, because the next, once the first guild wins, like it's going to be HSC and once us 3 get those units, it's already broken.
I know, like we've won.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody else. Y'all are never catching up. Even if they just keep running the event, we're just going to keep getting more. I'm going to have 50 hell shots.
Like we're already winning and then you just double up on it. It makes it so awful to play the game. Like as someone that is not in one of those 3 guilds.
Yeah. I think so. Here, I'll say this. I think PvP should only give cosmetics. I want a banner, a cool banner around my name. Up here in the top left, I want this to be like gold or some shit.
You know, this is something that I think is something they should do, because I believe that for all the things that Clash Royale does wrong, the one thing it gets right is tournament standard of having like, okay, all these cards are equalized at this level and everyone plays at the same level of card, right?
Okay, so
for anything that's serious competition, it's all evened out.
Yeah. So what if for PvP, instead of bringing our own units, you had a roster to select from?
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Oh my god, we're cooking. Also, Ugami told me to tell you your ball strike modifier idea sucks. That's Ugami, not me.
I can see that. I'm just going to ignore it.
And that's why it shouldn't be guild point based. I agree with that. I don't think it should necessarily be guild point based. I think the PvE things should be guild based, like ball strike, but not. Actually, I do want guild wars, but that is almost separate. But just PvP in general, I think there should be like a player leaderboard.
True. I think there should be a ladder. I think a ladder system should be implemented. But yeah, I think that for PvP, there should be like seasons where if you're playing, okay, there should be 2 versions of PvP. This is, if I were to design this, how I would do it. So there is the open PvP and there is tournament PvP. Tournament PvP functions on a ladder system where you play at tournament standard, all units are equalized at a certain rank, and only specific units to that season are available to be used, but everyone has them unlocked. This includes non-nano and nano units. Okay, so let's say like for the tournament standard, like one season removes like 20 different units from the game. Like maybe super tanks are out, wimps are out, threshers are out, but every other unit's like still in the game, you know what I mean? And of course there'll be more units than that, and all of them are unlocked, so everyone can use nano, non-nano equally. That's just for the competitive side. Free and open PvP is all units are open, all ranks are unlocked, everything is just chaotic. Like you can just play with whatever you want. There is no reward for it. You just play it to have fun.
Yeah, no, I think that's like great. The mongers could come back, but they should be rewarded for personal effort, and all of them should be the same as the warmonger, but different resistances to make them situational. So not just straight up like buffs above, but one's better against crushing, piercing, explosive.
Oh, here's a good question. How do we balance PvP when turn 1 has an advantage? Both players go at the same time. It's literally the easiest solution.
Wait, what do you mean both players go at the same time? How would that work?
Like, there's a 20-second timer and both players select their move and what they want to do. It doesn't matter. Like, let's say that both of you are using troopers and both of you just click on the other person's trooper. Even if one of those units die, both of them will still get their shot off like at the same time.
So it's like 2 snipers shoot at each other and they both die.
Yeah, essentially. Like, but if both players just go at the same time, then the turn 1 is equalized, and turn 2 no longer has disadvantage.
Interesting. I don't know how that would. I genuinely don't know how that would work. Pokemon.
Yeah,
does
they would
this.
probably have to. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna read this. Pokemon does this already, where they're divided by power. Uber's overused. Yeah, exactly. Like there's a Pokemon. Like honestly, Pokemon is probably the one game I'd say they should draw a lot of inspiration from, because it is a turn-based battle.
Yeah,
very
and that
similar.
competitive scene is like one of the most advanced, just because of like how long it's been going on and how many people play it.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea to look at Pokemon. Obviously, you can't really compare like a Mauler with like a fucking Dialga, but still, fuck this fucking Howler, man. Fuck that.
But I have heard of the Smogon system from both McMahon and Hikari, and I thought that was very good. And if Madrona just did that, I would not be upset at all.
Yeah. All right. What about like base occupations? Because I don't think they said that they're not bringing those back, right?
I think they said they weren't bringing them back, just in the state that we knew them as, if that makes sense. Like they're coming back, but they'll be different than what we remembered.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope because if so, then my friends list is gonna have to get a lot smaller, because I'm just gonna get shit on all the time.
I think it won't be with your guildmates. I think it'll be random. But I have no idea what to do with occupations. Not gonna lie. Like that's something that I'm just pretty stumped on.
Yeah, so it kind of goes into builder base, but what if we just had a PvP base?
Help.
No.
Oh,
So
wait, I
Clash
know
of
what you're saying. Okay. I get what you're saying here.
It's just PvP. So like, you know how Clash of Clans has like the different layouts for like war base and like home
I was
base?
literally about to say like war base. Yeah, okay, no, I agree with you now. Okay, never mind. Good idea.
So what if it was like we just had like, I don't know how many tiles the normal map is, but it's just like 100 by 100. It's a smaller map, and you build defenses up on it. There's like a fucking building in the middle, and
now it's peak.
You can basically you would like open up a lobby, and then you could fight multiple battles. You have like 5 battles to try to get to the center or something. I don't know. Balance it out. Get someone who's more creative than me to work it out, but I think that could work.
Yeah, I really like that. That would change nothing.
Dark Souls invasion. That sounds awful. Just some random dude comes up in the middle. You're forced to fight him. Battle Nations players trying not to suggest remaking Clash of Clans. Challenge difficulty impossible. All right, Ogami, if you're so smart, come in this voice chat and let me know what you're thinking.
Nah, he wouldn't. He ain't got no ideas like I do. He ain't got the type of brain work that I got going on in here.
The Mongers already have this difference in resistances, but the Death Monger is just 150% more damage, which breaks balance. Dude, I remember seeing the Death Monger videos when I was younger, and that just made the game look so trivial at that point. Like all of its attacks are like random, and it still manages just to be so good. But now looking at it, realizing only the top 3 guilds, so what, at most 300 players had them. So broken. Gami said then I'd have to.
Hey, so what if we just made 2 units and then just made one of them super overpowered?
How would you re-implement
Genuinely.
the Mongers? What's your idea for that?
I have literally no idea. See, the reason why Boss Strike works so well is that while there is competition, because like there's a leaderboard, all the rewards are just purely based off of what your guild can do.
Yeah.
So you're only competing with yourself to push yourself to get the rewards. And the problem with PvP structure is that that's not how that works at all. And you have to compete directly against other people, which means that guilds better than you push you out of the rankings, and then you get the snowball effect of the rich get rich and the poor get poor. I have no idea how to fix it unless they just equalize PvP rewards to where like if you get a certain amount of this score, you get the reward, and now it's not guild versus guild.
Oh, that would actually
It's
be
the only way. Yeah. I just don't know if a game like this is good to have guild versus guild reward system.
Yeah, especially because it does have a pay to win aspect. It gets so toxic.
Yeah, it snowballs out of control and it makes the game unfun to play when you know that you're never gonna get what other people have.
Yeah, if you're not like a day one in with like a good guild, there's just like little to no chance that you ever will get up there.
Yeah, especially with like new players joining and stuff, they're gonna see that and be like, "Damn, so I'll never get that."
Yeah,
You know.
because let's say like, you know, a year or two from now, if they did go the Z2 route, everyone who's already in like HSC, even like the lower guilds, like just Rebel Rejects, I say lower in quotes, I just mean not top 3, but still top 20. Any player coming in a year from now will probably not ever be able to get into those top 20 guilds because those top 20
Because
guilds
they don't have the units.
because
Yeah.
the top 20 guilds are like requirement needs Deathmonger.
They'll literally just cycle through each other. Like if I were like in that scenario, if I left HSC, I would just have to go to like if I wanted to be in another top guild, I would just have to go to MM or the. And
Yeah.
if I was in MM, I would just first I would have to go to HSC or the. You know what I mean? If I wanted to stay top, and people below aren't going to be able to come up because they just ain't got what other people got. And how do you justify giving someone a roster slot when their roster's so much worse than what you know you could have?
Yeah. Like you literally just have to wait for enough players to get bored of the game and quit for slots to open up.
Yep.
Oh, you got
And
me.
for people in those top guilds like that, that'll probably never happen.
I don't know. Battle Nations players try to quit every day.
Like you.
Yeah, myself included.
Like fuck this game. This game sucks. Why did I even like this?
Why did I
This guy
get
was-
2 nomads for free?
This guy will genuinely do anything to not play this game.
You're the one who's on Slay the Spire for like hours a day, and then
I am
Terraria
playing it.
for
Where are
hours
you
a
on the
day.
leaderboard? Locate Ugami on the leaderboard for me and let me know how that's going.
He deflects so fast, it's crazy.
Just let me know where you're at. How many points you got? Exactly. How many points do I got?
This is how you know you struck a nerve.
Sorry that I'm logging you on the leaderboard right now.
All right.
Is this the beginning of the HSC implosion?
Yeah.
Finally.
Don't come to mod chat tomorrow.
Death was only top 1 guild. Oh, I thought it was top. Oh, okay. So I think the snipers then were like top 3 or something because Z2 was like, all right, we don't want just the top guild to snowball, so we'll do top 3 to snowball.
Like that makes it any better.
I'm so genuinely curious about like some of Z2's thought process. To be fair, it was like the beginning of, you know, like that
Mobile game explosion.
yeah, so no one knew what the fuck was going on. Even Clash of Clans was like super grindy back in the day.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my god.
Like I remember
that shit.
I got to Town Hall 7. I had to grind Dark Elixir by just like lightning spelling 500 bases.
Bro, people forget how long it actually took to get Town Hall 10 back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
literally,
if you were Town Hall 10, like you would have been playing for forever.
So do you think Battle Nations should do something similar to where Clash of Clans went in the modern era, to where they shorten all the times? Oh yeah, shut the. All right, Ugami, what's your suggestion?
He ain't got a suggestion. He just wants to complain. Don't listen to him.
He's like that one dude who comes into Donor General once a month, complains,
yep.
refuses to
Yep.
elaborate, and then just
And leaves. You know, he said he was like, I'm not playing this boss strike until Madrona fixes the game. I was back not even 8 hours later asking what the best formations were to run with Nomad.
That's actually Ugami's alt.
True. Why is he
This is
telling
not
the
true.
truth?
I bought so many nomads immediately. I don't know what we're saying.
How many nomads do you have, Ugami?
I'm at 50.
Oh my god, you have 50?
Yeah, which was a mistake because they don't die. I thought they were gonna die a lot faster.
I'm at like almost
fine, though.
20, and I was like, I should have just stopped at 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also immediately splurged and got 30 because I thought it's limited edition. I might as well
Yeah,
get a
that's what I'm
bunch right now.
saying.
And then 1 hour later, they're like, by the way, it's staying forever. And then I'm like, all right, so.
I genuinely think that they're scared to do limited edition units. Like, obviously, there's like the Plasma Mammoth and stuff.
Well, they're already doing boss strike. I think they just want to limit as much of it as possible.
Yeah.
And I think it was a good idea.
Yesterday with the idea to make all the promo units permanent, but just make them extremely like.
Oh, I suggested that
cost-heavy.
idea, and people said it was cooked.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah, I know it's so good.
Explain it.
Like the trainable legendary mammoth that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So just have it be like 50 necklaces. Yeah, we were cooking that up in mod chat the other day.
I'm not gonna lie. I like
Madrona. I will work for free. Yeah, I will work for free.
I genuinely would love that though, because then if you saw somebody with a screen full of like legendary mammoths, you just know that they're absolutely goated, or at least jobless.
Yeah, or you mean job full because they have a fat eye wallet?
No, still jobless, just trust fund.
True.
Wish I had that.
Oh, dude, I'm saying I could just sit here, grind mindlessly, not have to worry about going to work tomorrow.
I wouldn't even have to grind because I could just pay my way up to the top.
That's what I mean. Well, you still have to click the buttons. That's a grind, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's
a lot of work.
There's that small loading screen every time you click donate lumber.
Too much work for you, Gami.
You can macro the lumber, don't know.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Which one are
what?
you there?
New tech just dropped. Yeah, good use for T4. Like imagine that we get thinking of a unit.
We were talking about the Wandering Samurai costing like 50 of the bone dust or whatever it's called.
Yeah, powder.
Powder.
Not it can be like it can be like 5 necklaces and like 20 powder. Because like what do you ever spend powder and necklaces on? Literally nothing.
All right, so basically, you are
It's such
saying
a good
like
idea, Jake.
most promos,
Every promo.
should be just you can buy them in game, and they're not actually promos anymore. They're more like special units.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just super duper expensive special units, yeah.
Okay.
I think what they're doing with the quote unquote promo system is more like adding new units when events come around. I think that's kind of what they want to do with it, judging from Nomad being added perma.
Yeah.
Like, hey, an event's coming around, we're adding a new unit into the game. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like when a new town hall comes out and we get new units and stuff. But it's for events.
Another thing I can see is honestly, I think some promos could just be moved to a boss strike reward.
Yeah, for sure. Especially the worst ones.
I agreed, yeah. It would be so cool to just be able to get them from boss strike. Also because the boss strike rewards are rather dull, because like half of them are a green plane that does the same thing as the last green plane you just got. Like, tell me right now the difference between let me pull the boss strike rewards.
So basically, it's just kind of going back to Pokemon. It's like Pokemon. Every single game has that one shitty Route 1 bird. Every boss strike has this one shitty tier 3 plane.
Like, tell me right now the difference between the Tri-Wing Terror, the Maverick, and the Spider Wasp.
Well, you see, one shoots from right to left strafe, and the other one's a left to right.
Yeah, Holy Engagement. I am engaged. Which is like atrocious.
Honestly, a lot of them should just be added to the plane, the airfield whenever we get that.
Yeah. Clueless.
Do you think that's actually coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've said that they should just add aerial encounters into Naval.
100%.
To give Naval literally anything to do. Because that game was so boring. And poop.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't fix Naval though.
Oh, bro, my Threshers have been dead for like 5 battles. I just haven't noticed until now.
I've done that a lot. My Skyraptor will
Wait, are you
die.
using Threshers?
I'm ranking it up.
I should do that. I should also do it with my whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Stupid
I
AS
realized
killing unit.
I'm definitely high enough on the leaderboard to where I can rank up Thresher and not have to like be at 100% unit
Fair.
like optimization. Except these Threshers die to literally anything and cost a gear and 3 fucking nanopods to rush, which is atrocious.
I don't know. Clyde's calling you out. It said, yes, Uki, get distracted.
Oh, I forgot that he's catching up to me. Oh my god. I was gonna take a break. Okay. I was gonna take a break in a bit. So, anyways, whoops. I'm totally fucking up right now. Clyde, just give me a second while I heal these Threshers.
Clyde, pause. Timeout.
Yeah, we literally time out. Just give me one moment. right, there we go. Okay, I'm putting pressure in the back. I'm sick of this thing dying. I don't want to keep spending all these nanopods. I've spent so many nanopods to keep going. I've spent like 3,000 this event.
I've spent a lot.
That includes the nano or the nomad.
Probably close to like 1,000 just on brushes.
I'm gonna take like a
My AS is up.
20-minute break to get some food.
Oh, see, I went and got pizza later. I got just a box of pizza next to me. That's how I'm
I'm
going.
genuinely getting pizza too. Last day of
I
Ball
worked
Strike
at a
is just
pizza
pizza day. All right, thanks.
Pizza party at Boss Strike.
Would be hype. Okay, I put Thresher in the back row and it still just gets crit flamed by the slingshot guy. Now it's gonna
AS,
die.
please. No.
Another great Ball Strike. Did you guys enjoy this Ball Strike?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I've enjoyed it, but honestly, I think Boss Strike 1 was just more fun for some reason. Even though I lost my mind more, I don't know why.
Really?
I think that's
I had
a lot
more
of
fun this Ball Strike.
I definitely feel better because I didn't stay up for 24 hours. So.
I don't know.
know
I
what
think
to say.
whenever the boar comes out, that boss striking can be fun because everyone's gonna go really hard.
100%. Yeah. Do you think somebody will get T15 in that boss strike?
Wait, what'd you say? I'm about to check that a little bit.
In which Ball
was gonna
Strike what now?
I was gonna say, do you think that somebody will actually get T15 in the boss strike where we have a boar?
No,
No?
unless they decide to pay.
How many hours
Never been able to
realistically would everyone have to, or how many points would everyone have to?
Isn't it 4 million per?
It's 4 million per about.
That's
So
actually,
if you want to do that, then go ahead. Think about how much you're grinding right now. Like I've probably played like at least 50 hours because I'm over 50. Yeah, at least over 50 hours. Over 4 days. Like you have to take off work. You have to be able to play at work. You have to just disregard your actual real life responsibilities to hit 0-15. It is so lame for one more reward. Like the difference between 5 boars and 6 boars is non-existent. I don't care what anybody says or how good the unit is.
no, that I'll agree with. There's literally no reason in any
What
realistic
in the
like,
world
battle,
are you fielding 6 boars for?
in any battle that isn't the AS, you'd probably at most have 2 on the field.
You're just gonna kill it anyways. Oh, but PvP. Well, if I can field 6 boars in PvP, then something has already gone astronomically wrong.
There should be like hard. Honestly, I think there should be hard counters to air units just to prevent people from like stacking the 6 boars. Buff
Yeah.
the AA turret. If all top 100 players were in the same guild, would they have 215?
Yes.
Yeah.
By a lot. They would clear it by a lot, actually. The bottom of the top 100 is like 3.5 or 3.7, and the people at the top, like the number 1 player right now, is like 11 million points. It's 3.4, but still.
All top
Yeah,
100.
tier 15 would be cleared. It would have been cleared yesterday.
Jeez. All top 100 player
But-
guild would go hard. It's never gonna happen though, because everyone in the top 100 just hates each other.
Why is he telling the truth? You would also have to be able to expertly pick out who's going to be in the top 100, and then also pray that none of them have like anything happen in real life that causes them to be out of the top 100.
That guild would blow up the day after boss strike, by the way.
Yeah, no, everyone
They
in
just
the top
can't talk to each other. They would have to
True.
just. They would have to just
Isolate
add
them
the
all.
guilding game. Like everyone knows what the goal is, and everyone just joins and just stay silent about it. Like
Maybe
no one says anything to each other and just plays
That's
the game.
kind of a vibe, though.
I know,
maybe-
right? That's kind of aura.
Maybe that's why Madrona hasn't added in-game chat yet, because they know their players.
100%.
They realize we shouldn't be allowed to talk to each other.
Also, like a lot of the fun just comes from like repping your guild because it's your guild. And it's a little lame to just join a guild for a reward that you were already going to get anyways. That's my take on it.
No, I agree.
So you wouldn't join the guild? I feel like
I
you
don't
would join
know.
the super guild.
All right.
It would
let-
depend.
All right, super guild.
It
but
would
we all
depend
have
on
to
so
live-
many things.
We all have to live in a mansion. We all split a mansion and we just live in it.
A hype
Yeah, what
house for Battle Nations.
When are we doing the Battle Nations content creator house?
It's not ever gonna happen.
Atlas,
I'd-
come on. You wouldn't want to share a room with me?
Ah.
There's plenty of room in this 2-man bed.
Oh well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. You made it worse. Can we get like a twin?
What? That's what? Wait, what?
What?
Promise to be closer.
Like this formation.
Is my Thresher ready to fucking level up? I swear it's been at rank 2 forever. Oh, it's been ready to rank up for like 5 battles. My god.
No, I think it should be a top 100 player guild. I think that'd be way more interesting.
I don't know. I like my guild and my people too much to want to just leave them for no reason. There would have to be a reason why I decide to join it. You know what I mean? Like a very good reason as to why I decide to leave and join.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I feel like you and Ugami are just like so ingrained into HSC. Y'all would probably are probably here until the ship
There would have
sinks.
to like. I was gonna say there would have to be something like HSC is literally imploded, or like they're offering me $10,000 to do it. Like I would do it at that. What if someone told you, "Hey, get 4 million points in this boss strike, and you can be in this guild, and I'll also pay you to do it"? I'd be like, "Yeah, right away."
No, sorry, I care too much about the culture. So I guess we're just different that way.
Okay, sure.
I
Why is he
guess
lying?
maybe
Yagami
if
was
this-
over $10,000. He would be in that guild before they even finished the word. They would say 10, and he would be joining.
Why is he telling the truth? That's actually not true though. It would take a lot for me to leave HSC at this point. It'd be so much work, and it would feel really weird to just have to meet a bunch of new people.
Yagami is shy boy.
Okay.
He
Anyways,
is shy baka.
you should. Well, okay, never mind. I don't want to say that on the air.
Nah, you can say it. I've said and shown way worse on this stream.
Atlas posts a picture of his little character in the maid outfit like every day.
Yeah, you can say whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I was just gonna tell Wookie that he should keep himself safe is all.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Oogie, are you about to get touched?
Okay, whoa.
I don't know. Is that a threat to Uki?
It's not about not having faith in HSC. I know that we're gonna do good no matter what. But there's a difference in like mindset and what we want with the guilds. Like HSC doesn't want to push to like B1 or B tier 15 or anything like that. It's just more about just sustained success and
That's never
making
been the
sure. Yeah, it's just so that way people can like it's mainly about having fun but still doing as good as we can.
Yeah, the goal has always just been T14, and there's too many like people with lives to like really ask our guild to go crazy. I would feel bad.
I would as well.
Has anyone been able not to participate because something came up? I know, like last ball strike, we had
Multiple people. I don't know if you noticed, but we dropped from 97 to 95 on like day 2 because we had 2 people who had to leave because of outside stuff, and then we had a couple more that are still in the guild right now that weren't able to participate because of just stuff going on in their life. Which it happens, but there's no way you can call that.
Yeah.
Even HSC2 had some people who had to step out. Or some that couldn't participate. It just happens, I'm sure every guild has.
Yeah,
It just
it's going to happen every
is.
single boss strike for every single guild.
Yeah. Just, you can't predict life. All right, who's y'all's biggest op in this boss strike?
Like enemy wise, the dude with the slingshot.
Really? Dude,
he
I
was
love him.
that and the Fury. The two of them are matched. In terms of how much I hate.
Your mammoth.
I changed my
artilleries.
entire formation. Yeah, my mammoth artilleries are begging to not be obliterated by the Fury, but also I changed my entire formation to stop getting canceled out by the slingshot.
Is he really that big of an op for you? I feel like
It is really annoying. Yeah.
Bro, there was a run. This is before Nomads, where in 3 turns it stunned the entire left side of my formation, stunned the entire right side of the formation, and then one shot my Skyraptor and ended my entire run just in 3 turns by himself.
Kind of sick though.
I will say before Nomads, he was an op, but ever since I got Nomads, I feel like if he does stun something, it's usually so meaningless to me.
Yeah, but now it just ticks me off. Like I just hate when it happens. So it also just throws me out of like I can be like, you know, locked in and all of a sudden like half of my things are randomly on cooldown and I have no idea what's going on and I'm clicking on every unit to try and see what I can do and it just like slows me. Like Fury doesn't do that. Fury just does its attack, kills my mammoth artillery and I get mad, but like whatever, I'll just heal it. But like the slingshot can just throw off my entire flow of what I'm doing.
I want this thing to attack me as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, whenever I try to kill him last, but different formations, I guess. I'm probably just overutilizing the Nomad.
You also have 2 ranged frags. Let's not forget.
Alright.
I'm glad that you immediately brought that up.
Alright. Dude, neither of y'all have any frags?
No.
No. Yugami didn't even have any drops till like a week before the boss strike.
Yeah, literally. So
That's
sad.
actually so wild. I thought
And I only have 2. I haven't got a drop in like 5 months.
Damn. The luck surely is distributed unevenly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
have
there's-
1 Ironclad and 1 Dexter.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god. Do you think Z2 or not
I-
Z2 Madrona has hidden code in the game that favors certain players more?
Yes.
No, I think that
Yes.
my luck is just bad. Okay, you.
I've had people say that. They're like, Madrona has coded your account to have more luck. Oh my god. I don't know,
just
bro.
low roll.
They never
That'd be
told
crazy.
me.
It's just insane when you think about the numbers that would have to occur for some people to get the drops that they have. Like, for that one guy in HSC who got the double drop and then got more drops after it, like, imagine you just sat down and stared at, like, a probability, like a wheel, right, with the probabilities on it. How long you would actually have to click on that wheel to roll the probability to both get a double drop and then another drop after it is, like, absurd. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
He got taken.
dude, did he just get fucking yapped? Nuki
The
called his
drop
fade.
havers.
You know what? You know what it
fucking
was? Madrona heard
Huh?
him talking, and he was getting
Yeah,
too
they were
close to the
silencing him.
truth. Like we said, skill issue. It is a skill issue. Like all you have to do is just fight it and get the drop.
Hello? Okay, there we go.
It is a 50-50 chance. You either get the drop or you don't.
Dude, facts. It unironically was a 50-50 chance for my first 4 battles. I got a drop, didn't get a drop, got a drop, and then didn't get
That's
one.
so annoying, actually. That's so annoying.
I was like, guys, this is so easy. What are y'all talking about?
There was a few runs I genuinely believed I was gonna get a drop, and I just didn't get anything.
Here's my secret. I just
I was
keep
like,
doing it.
sure,
All right, I'll be right
this
back.
time.
I'll be 20 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Here's my strat. I just start a stream and then tell chat I'm gonna get a double drop, and eventually it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess that works. I don't even know what the odds of getting a double drop are.
It's
Definitely insanely low.
like point something. It's like 0.2 or something.
That's ridiculous, because there's multiple people that have gotten double drops already.
Wait, how many double drops have you seen? I've only seen 1.
I think there's at least 2 people that I've seen. One is in HSC, I believe, and one was on the main cord somewhere.
Actually, so wild. Don't worry, your luck is coming, Yugami, with the Phalanx tank.
True. I don't know. See, the thing is like, if I get an AS frag right after this boss strike ends, I'm gonna be so mad, because its usefulness is gonna fall off a cliff.
I don't think so. I think during a Raider boss strike, even a Rebel one, it's just gonna be so
Well, it'll
good.
always be useful, 100%. But like, this is definitely the point in time where it's going to have the most use. Because after this point, we're only gonna be leveling up more and more.
Yeah. What if they buffed it, gave it to rank 9?
I mean, well, then I'd be happy, but I don't see that happening.
Chat, what do y'all think about all frags, Sinister, Dexter, everything going to rank 9? Don't listen to Uki, it's a clone. Facts. That he's taking all of Uki's possessions right now. Remember OG got the first double AS drop?
Yeah, oh, that's what it was.
Rebel Recruits had someone get 3 frags, his first 3 AS kills. 3 frags is crazy. I feel super lucky with 2. 3 feels honestly so greedy. All right, what about an anti-pity system? We always talk about the pity system. What about an anti-pity system? Once you get like 2 frags, your account just gets hard locked from getting a frag for a year.
That's a great idea. I like this idea a lot, actually.
Someone get Brio.
What sucks about like the AS is the fact that like you could get a frag, but if it's not a ranged frag, it's also kind of annoying.
I'm not gonna lie, people with melee frags have been going off this boss strike.
True, but they also, a lot of those people have both of the frags.
Yeah, honestly, having both is like most ideal.
That's the real strat, yeah.
2 ranged and 1 melee is the sweet spot.
I think if you only had to get, like, if you were only able to get one, the obvious choice is the ranged frag, but if you can get both of them, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
But there's no way to control it, so.
What if you could, like, whenever you won, it let you pick between a ranged and a melee?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, the same thing goes. Everybody would choose ranged frag to start, and if they got another one, they'd just go for the melee.
Well, or would it be better to choose the range for free to play for easier clears? Like for those people who really struggle and have to do like 15 resets.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it would be better to get a melee.
I could see that. But the ranged is so useful in so many situations. Like, it helps you SP grind better. It helps you with boss strikes. It's just useful.
There goes a fucking peacemonger.
What's funny is that most of HSC's top grinders got a ranged frag like just before boss strike started.
It's so
Which
unfortunate.
is unlucky for a lot of us that haven't.
Has anyone got one during boss strike?
Yes, actually, Apex, one of our officers.
That's
I believe he got one.
low key. Actually, I think there's a chance my ancient sentinel has spawned. I'm about to check it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. There's a chance all day today that it spawns, so I'm just hoping. Okay, I lost another guy raptor.
How many losses are you getting a battle? I feel like I get 1 to 2 every like 2 or 3 battles.
Yeah, it's about 1 to 2 super tanks. That's pretty much it. I lose like a Marty every, I don't know, probably like 15 fights. Seems like.
15,
Maybe it's
that's
less than
pretty
that.
good. AC
I mean, I
frags.
only have one Marty in my formation.
I'm not running any. I was running them, but they would die, and I was tired of
Yeah.
waiting for them to heal. So I just
It
run a
is really
Sky
annoying.
Raptor. Even for lower level units, could make Oh yes, please, more ranks for units in general. I don't know. See, like all the units in the barracks, I feel like should stay at rank 6 just because like they're standard units. Even like some of the naval units, I feel like I don't know why they go up to rank 9.
Because I think at the time when they had introduced the naval content, they had a bunch of other units that went up to 9, and the scaling is just so crazy on the late game stuff that they just made it go up to 9.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake.
Doesn't know how to balance the game.
I think that was such a mistake. Honestly, the whole naval system I think just needs to be scrapped. Start over.
100%.
You can keep the designs and like names units, but honestly, their stats shouldn't look anything the same as what they are now.
There also just needs to be way more units in naval. Like, I don't want to use the same thing every single fight.
Yeah. Because if we do get like cross land and naval battles, right now they are not balanced well at all for land.
No. I think it boils down to the fact that the Mammoth, the M10, needs a rework. It's just so much better than everything else. Genuinely though, like it's so much stronger than everything else, and its attack patterns are just way better. Like, what are you gonna do?
Well, the problem is not only it's not even its attack patterns are way better. All the layouts are like designed for its attack patterns. Like its attack patterns are fine, but Z2 made every single battle just fit its attack pattern.
Yeah.
AC frags aren't even that awful. It's the repair cost that kills them. Yeah, the AC frag and the range frag have like reversed repair costs.
They need to buff the AC frags. They're so useless.
Honestly, I think at least health-wise, they should be like on par with a heavier or super at max rank.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them being stronger than that even.
Stronger? Okay, what are you thinking?
I don't know, but they should be tanky as hell. It's literally a boss unit. Like, why is it actually useless at this point in the game? It's been a few months, and I got one for the first time not too long ago. But since I didn't get it when the game relaunched and everything, they're just completely useless. Like, if you had gotten them a year ago, they had a use, right? But at this point, I can't see myself using it for anything.
Yeah, well, even whenever I got them like right around like level 30, back when we were at like the level 35 cap. And it was whenever we had supers. What level do you get supers? 32?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they were useless already because I had supers.
Yeah, which is like a shame.
Mm-hmm. All right, my ancient sentinel respawned, so we're doing that. Time to rush my snake to rank.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, rank 9. All right, chat, y'all ready for a double drop? See, I have to say it, and I'm gonna get a double drop.
I'm gonna crash out live on stream.
All right, guys, y'all ready for live Yugami crash out on stream? Get ready to clip that. This is actually my first time fighting with rank 9 snakes. Oh, I only have 3 mega tanks. Perfect. Guess I'll run a nomad.
Yeah, I've been seeing people running it with the nomad. I'm curious to try it when mine spawns.
So I know there's like a strategy where you stun the melee arm with the nomads. I don't know it, so I'm basically just gonna do like the tried and true.
Is there? I mean, I think I saw somebody post about it in the main chord, and then somebody followed it up with "What's the point?" and then they said, "I don't know." So I'm not sure if it's meta or what, but
actually,
it doesn't seem like it's terribly useful.
Is it actually worth it to use the nomad? Because wouldn't that just allow it to attack with its vehicle arm longer? I actually don't know if the formation changes if I use a nomad, because
I don't think so. I've just been seeing people slot it in.
Okay, that's on his range of 1. Yeah, seems like it. I thought for some reason that attack had a range of 2. seems like you're just wasting a turn. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Having a nomad is just like having an extra tank.
Yeah, it'll survive a bit longer.
Yeah, and that's all you really need it to do.
I used that strat with the nomad a couple days ago, the one where you stun the arm. What's the secret behind it? Oh my god, having rank 9 snakes is already just so nice. I just got triple crit. And then I got no crit, so we're balancing out.
Awesome. I'm watching with the delay.
Don't stun, not worth it. All right, I will not stun. Oh, what's up? I just realized I was Cryomancer talking. What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that it's worth it to stun the arm.
Well, I know if you have like, oh my god, everything is stunned now. Dude, this one snake has like only attacked once. I low-key want to reset because of that. My guess is you
You're
go
just
for the
throwing
stun
this thing.
after vehicle crush, just to keep it like delayed longer, I guess.
Maybe. I need to get my snakes up. They're rank 8.
I ranked them during boss strike. Oh my god, it lit. Do I reset here? I feel like I reset.
Everything's stunned.
Yeah, everything's stunned.
I
and
might.
can't attack. All right, we'll reset. Lost the snake, but oh well. But when stun is 45%, no chance it's worth it. No, I don't think it's worth it, but I don't know. I'm not a meta player. I just listen to whatever the HSC guys say, if I'm being honest. I can't think for myself. I'm just gonna... I don't know why you'd want to delay the melee arm cooldowns when you want it to use it over a board nuke. I mean, I guess just less damage overall. It's gonna use that board nuke that we use. Probably no matter what, so why not just take less damage overall? But for me, it just seems like too much chance. Like if it was 100% stun, sure. Cool, every snake is stunned. You can delay the board nuke by 2 to 3 turns though by keeping the melee arms free. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is true actually.
Okay, now my snakes just aren't critting. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like almost no difference from rank 8.
Yeah, people kept telling me that it was way better, but I haven't really noticed any big difference from what I'm seeing.
Like I thought this was gonna be a one and done, no resets, but now my confidence has dropped.
Just let it ride. Don't reset.
Let it ride. You're right, I've already healed rushed so many other nano or so many units healing with nanos, so I might as well do it with these. All right, if I wipe, I wipe. We'll just push.
That's actually how I do every single AS run, by the way.
You're kidding.
I'm not. I just go.
Ugami is
If
like,
I wipe, I wipe.
dude, literally everything just got every single snake got stunned. But Ugami's a mega whale, guys. I might be a whale, but Ugami's like Moby Dick, just mega whale.
I don't know. This boss strike has me feeling different because there's people going crazy with the spending.
How much do you think you put on this game total? I've put probably a little over 2 bands.
Ooh. I don't. It's probably. That's tough to say. It's probably close to like 5,000.
5,000? That's
Probably.
Don't worry. Once this YouTube money kicks in, guys, you're gonna see me go crazy. Nano and lumber all the way. Dude, what the fuck? This happened twice in a row now. Stunned everything. All right, that was my last reset.
See, it seems like I might have spent a lot on this game, but then this boss strike has me feeling different because it seems like some people have spent 5,000 alone in lumber. So
Are people actually spending that much? Dude,
yeah,
okay, first off,
there's some crazy spending happening.
what are their jobs?
I mean, they don't necessarily have to have a job. Could just be daddy's money.
I guess. What's daddy's job? And how do I get adopted?
Yeah, actually.
You think Madrona makes the most money during boss strike? Oh yeah. Overall, the game popularity
100%.
is just higher in general. Even if like low level players who don't like play boss strike like we do, they're playing the game probably more in general just because of all the talk, and
Absolutely.
therefore by proxy they're gonna spend more.
So Alex has said that they have like a salary and they reinvest everything else into the game. So
That's good.
we're
I
basically
would-
just funding
I mean, like,
updates
it's all
and stuff.
internal, but I would love to like just have a general idea of like what their profit looks like. Like, is it a 200% increase? That I don't know.
It would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I want to know a lot of stats. I want to like know how many active players like we have, because we can see like Steam charts and like how many people are playing it, but I'm curious of like the mobile market.
I think everybody wants to know that, and I don't know. I feel like what if the number's bad or it's not as high as people expect and it like scares people off? Like
you
they
think?
probably just don't want to worry about sharing that information.
Dude, this AS is actually so annoying right now.
What people guess that there's like 20,000 players generally. Like every time I hear somebody guess, they're like, "Oh, there's probably 20,000 people that play the game."
I mean, like, I go, so I
what if
look
it's
at
lower?
like how many, what I do to try to guess the numbers. I go to the Reddit, see how many people are active there, look at how many people are active in Discord, and also like my YouTube statistics, because I can see how many like unique viewers there are.
Okay, some investigative journalism. All right.
No, I've like dug into it a bit, especially like about a month ago. I was like completely obsessed. I was like digging into everything I can.
But like, so let's assume that like everybody guesses that it's 20,000. How do you think that they'd react if it was like half that or even less? Like, I feel like people would get freaked out a little bit.
Yeah,
We don't
it
want
would
this game to die
probably
again.
Do a bit of scare, dude. Literally every single unit is either stunned or I can't attack with.
No, you got that.
It's just annoying. I thought this thing would be dead already.
I just realized you actually use the megas for your AS runs.
I'm one right now for ranking. Why? What would you use?
I see. Oh, I just use super tanks still.
Oh,
Like the very first formations that we used when we were clearing AS for the first time. That I still use that formation.
Yeah, this is that same formation. once my megas got to rank 5, where they're technically better than supers, I just started running them for SP.
That's fair.
Cool.
Oh wait,
everything's-
are your megas not rank 6?
No, they're rank 5.
Oh my god, this guy slacking.
I know. You want to know something else? My maulers were also rank 5 going
Bro.
into this lost strike, and that
That's
was a
crazy.
mistake. I don't regret the megas not being rank 6. Maulers was a mistake.
My my Mardis were rank 3. I ranked them up during this boss strike.
Mine are still like, I think mine might be rank 4, but I haven't used them this
Mine
much
are-
like at all.
About to hit 6 actually. Oh yeah, you got this.
Yeah,
All right. Well, hopefully.
we'll see. Maybe one more turn. Oh my god, literally a stun right there would have ruined me.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
I hate how close this fight is.
It was really close.
Nothing.
Dude,
No.
what's crazy? My snakes are ranked 9 and it was still close. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nothing. Dang, I was hoping for a double drop during boss strike.
It's my unluck. It rubs off on everybody.
Damn it. Next time I can't be in here. Love winning on a fucking coin flip. What the hell? Yeah, literally if those 2 units got stunned, that was a wipe. I'm not
That's
even
the worst feeling, is dying with 1 health left on the AS, and then you have to go through all of it again.
Yep, gotta go rush everything. Oh, I can make more lumber. I don't know why I made that one. All right, how close am I to my goal? What's your goal for this boss strike? Where are you at?
I'm not on the top 100. I'm taking this boss strike so easy.
I'm also not on the top 100. I'm close. I'm trying to be on the top 100, but I'm not
Oh,
there
God,
yet.
yeah, you're close. I'm like 150. I'm far away.
Ah, you can
It's
do
not
that.
happening.
You got that.
Nah, it's not happening.
All right, we're back to running garbage trucks because now I realize all my megas are dead. They all just died on that
Oh
one
my
AS
God.
run.
Me and Ulki were talking about this the other day, but this boss strike made me realize how good of an investment the super tanks were.
Oh yeah, they're always going to be so good because they're so cheap to heal. They're actually kind of relatively quick to heal. I don't have 200 and 201, but I have like
Yeah, I was
60.
gonna say I was one of the first people to get an insane amount of them, and I literally have been thanking myself every single day of this boss strike.
Have you been running supers a lot this one?
Oh yeah, that's all I've run.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm still at 175.
Actually, I would probably do the same if my mega tanks were R6. The only reason I'm using megas is to R6 them.
Yeah. So there's like nothing wrong with like running mega tanks and then just letting them die. I was thinking about doing that if I ran out of super tanks. I wasn't gonna heal them this boss strike. I would have just healed them after during the 6-month, period of time we have. But if I run out of tanks, I'll just let everything else tank and
Do you
heal
feel
everything
like,
after.
Do you feel like you use units less whenever you get them to rank 6?
Yeah, 100%. I haven't touched Wimps in months.
I haven't touched Wimps at all. I think I've probably used them if people requested on stream, or that's it.
Yeah, I ran them against some of the rebels when we were still having to fight them for vials and stuff, but that's about all.
If we had the S where units that were max rank didn't soak SP, would you use more Wimps and stuff?
Yeah, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. The thing is that they, like, in this boss strike, for example, I know Ulki was using Wimps, or at least one Wimp in some of his formations, but they didn't even make it past, like, wave 2 90% of the time. So, it's just hard to justify using them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like even for would you use mega tanks if instead of supers, or would you stick with supers?
I might. The thing is that they are so much more expensive to heal, and they barely have any more health than your super tanks. I was talking about this with Ulki, but we both believe that, and I'm gonna talk for him, of course, while he's not here and can't defend himself.
Of course.
But we both believe that mega tanks need to be buffed like a lot.
I think
Especially as
so.
like the end game tank. They're so useless, genuinely. We were talking about the fact that it was probably one of my biggest regrets in terms of purchasing a nano unit, because I have like 50 of them and I have not used them at all after getting them to rank 6, like not once. And like what do you need them for? They have almost identical health to super tanks.
Literally, just it'll be like player versus player PvP.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
Just whenever you absolutely need the best of the best, every single extra mile you
Yeah.
can get.
Yeah.
Why was I trying to attack without hitting
Which we don't
fire?
have in the game yet, so it's actually completely useless.
People are full of Doom posters, so I'm in favor of never knowing how many players we have. Oh yeah, going back to that. Wait, people still have tanks left to use on day 4. All right, for those, for especially free to plays and even some whales, I think this boss strike is a good lesson for why it's important to like mass stockpile units.
Yeah, 100%. People didn't. There's people that didn't want to build heavier tanks, and then they're going into this boss strike with like 20 of them, and they're realizing that they should have probably listened.
I have like 60 supers, and after this boss strike, I'm probably gonna make a bunch of heaviers and try to rank them up, just
Absolutely.
because, so I don't have to nano my supers and tanks.
Yeah.
Even PKs. So I'm like, I was low key a PK hater, mainly because I just watched Uki glaze them up so hard in one of Benap's streams.
They're really good.
They are. I'm just gonna continue to hate until this boss strike ends. I'm just gonna die on this hill. But the second this boss strike ends, I'm gonna mass produce PKs. Once
I respect dying on the hill, but they are absolutely so useful. That's one of the few units that I've actually used after they hit rank 6.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, they just have like such good defense and dodge. So like in this boss strike with all these low offense units, genuinely they just survive so much better. And I knew that because I remember HSC requirements a while back were like have a shit ton of fucking PKs. And I didn't do that. And at the time I was in the mentality of, I was like, I will literally pay $50 just to buy more supers. But now I'm like,
100%.
it's not even that the supers that I would need more. It's just that they're better for certain situations.
Yeah. I didn't when they were requirements for HSC. I also didn't rank them up because I didn't want to, and I eventually got around to it because I was bored, and I thought that I might need to use them if there's an infantry only boss strike.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed the grind. Actually, it wasn't bad at all.
It doesn't seem bad. I'm just stubborn. That's why I'm gonna die on this hill. And then after this ball strike, I'm gonna glaze the fuck out of them. Like literally best unit in the game. If you don't think so, you're actually trash.
A real Battle Nations player.
PKs are also good because they spread out your front line between the hospital and repair bay. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I was running like the Peacemonger for like fire cave formations instead of the brute. Just because my hospitals have been open constantly this boss strike, but my repair bays are backed up.
Yeah, I have 2 dead maulers, which is not very many over the course of this boss strike.
I thought Mauler losses were going to be a lot higher.
Me too. I was stressing so hard because I only have 12.
Same.
I was
I have
like,
like 12 or 13.
This is gonna suck. But no, it hasn't been bad at all. I've had to heal 1 every once in a while. I ran out of teeth, so now I just have 2 of them sitting there dead. But they're so tanky, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, they're actually so beastly. I want the Apex Mauler. I'm hoping we
I know.
get
I was thinking
infected.
that too.
I'm hoping
They're
we
so
get
cool.
cool. Strike. Especially since we'll be able to get like 5 of them. just a full, like imagine this boss strike with the apex smaller.
Yeah. I mean, here's my worry though. The like the next boss strike isn't going to be for another 6 months. But I think that by the next boss strike, potentially we're already going to have plasma units, and at that point maulers are going to be a lot less useful. Like they're very useful up until we get plasma units, and then they fall off a cliff.
But do you think the plasma units are going to come back full strength, or do you think Madrona is going to bring them back?
I think that they'll be nerfed, but I still think that they'll be better than maulers. In which case, like, what's the point of getting the apex mauler? You know what I mean? If it's not going to be useful.
Interesting. What if we get Pierce mod? Uki's.
Do you actually think that they're ever going to add that? I don't think that they will.
Pierce mod?
There's no way.
Genuinely poop idea.
Okay. I feel like that's part of your idea for the boss strike implementation or modifiers.
No, it's different.
Oh yeah? How so?
Because the modifiers are unique.
I'm gonna lobotomize myself if I have to listen to this idea
The modifiers are unique and interesting, and they're not just bonus damage on an attack.
All right, well,
Literally
explain, for those who don't know, explain your modifiers, because honestly, I thought that's what it is, so I misread your post. Elaborate.
Nobody read that post.
Bro, you gotta read the post for me.
I read the post.
I'm not reading that post.
I read the post, and all I saw in it, the only thing I remember is Ancient Sentinel pops up like wave 3.
It's a pick 3. It's a roguelike.
Okay. Don't say that.
Battle Nations roguelike would actually be a lot of fun.
But it would be tough. I know you think it's toughy.
I think it would actually be a lot of fun if it was just like a game mode that came out for a week, and it was an endless wave survival. You can't nano it.
Permit. No reason why we can't have fun.
Loki needs to go back on your break.
What's going on?
You need to go back on your break. Take another one.
Be quiet.
Okay.
Silence. Okay. Hopefully I didn't fall off too much on the leaderboard.
Nah, dude, you
fell off.
You're like 90 now.
No,
It has nothing to do with the
same spot.
leaderboard, but you definitely fell off.
Okay, thanks. Okay. There we go. So basically, you can change difficulty settings on the boss strike. You can increase the difficulty for increased modifier, and then you can also add your own modifiers to it. Like these are
Like
some.
Pierce mod.
See, the only thing I'm against is the add your own, because I don't know how Madrona is going to balance that. I think it should, like, every boss strike should just have a set modifier. I'm for the modifier, but add your own seems kind of gimmicky.
I just think it's cool to be able to play the game exactly how you want.
Yeah, I mean,
can
I
do
think
one.
the idea was that, like, if you have specific units rank 6 that maybe everybody else doesn't, then you can tailor the boss strike to be better for you.
Like there's one where you can't use any nanopod units, and if you're free to play, then you can cash that in
that's,
for
like,
some extra
awesome.
points
Yeah.
because you're not using nanos to begin with. But people with nanopod units will most likely use them because they're probably going to be better for the strike anyways. There's also other stuff like enabling for weaker strikes, like elite enemies to spawn in. The best one I thought of was this one, Haunted, where like a specific enemy per wave will have, like, it can be like a purple like mist around them or whatever, and if you kill that enemy, it will like leave an after image of it on the field that cannot be interacted with or hurt. So if there's like a boar, for instance, right, if you kill that boar right away at like the start of the fight, it's gonna leave itself behind until the wave is over, and you can't stop it from attacking you.
No, I read that
So
part,
you
the
would-
after image part, or
Yeah.
phantom,
So you would
whatever.
want to leave units like those, like depending on what it is, alive. So that way you can actually like stop the boar from just murdering your entire formation.
See,
But it
I'm
wouldn't
kind of
matter if
against
you left
the
it alive or
astral
not, right?
projection. Everything else I think
Well,
is good.
if it's alive, you can interact with it, which means that you can stun or freeze it.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying, but like, what if you just don't bring a stun or a freeze along with you? Then
Well, then you're
really-
just gonna get fucking destroyed anyways, I guess. It also means
Yeah.
that the board can never be eliminated from the formation until the wave is over.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're
you
always
have to
under
deal with
threat
that
of
damage.
it. Yeah.
Fighting
Of
the
it just
boogeyman. Someone said
incinerating one of
Phantom
your
Alpha
troops.
truck. Could you imagine a Phantom Alpha truck? But there's
Yeah, genuinely
like,
cooking your entire formation.
but there's like 3 fucking crushers that you have to kill before you can kill the Phantom Alpha truck.
A phantom slingshot. Oki would kill himself live on camera.
Spooky Phantom slingshot.
I mean, if it was to get my modifier ID into the game, it's just a small price to pay.
Oh my god, he's dying on
No
this
cost
hill.
too great. Dang, AP's live.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for him to
Why
hop.
you don't want to join in here?
He doesn't like us.
Huh.
He hates us.
Huh?
I mean, I get it, but still.
This Oki guy's such a pick me. It's crazy.
Why am I genuinely getting cooked to this wave? In this fight? Is it because I used Thresher? All right, see, like this formation, I will say range frag, actually so good. Common UKL.
Bro, why do I catch so? I am truly the most hated man in Battle Nations history.
Hey, look, man,
Oh
you do
wait,
it to
Burrito
yourself.
exists.
You're like, guys, what if like the legendary sandworm came back, but we had to fight it every single fight?
All I have to say is that you chose that for yourself.
Yeah, I genuinely got cooked that wave. I have no more boots.
There are truly some runs where like everything just fucking dies.
Yeah, I don't even know what caused it, because I'll start off, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually like such peak performance on my part, and then the 2 waves later, 4 units are dead. I creamed the moment I hear legendary sandworm. Do you think they should nerf the sandworm, or just Yugami, because
Yes.
you weren't in yet? Yes. How would you want
Yeah.
to nerf it? Just damage, or like just limit?
We were actually talking about this when we were thinking about the idea to make like all the promos permanent, but just really expensive.
Mhm.
They should just make all the legendary animals like similar in power, but have different like uses.
The
Like,
legendary
obviously-
sandworm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say the legendary sandworm. Its most egregious problem is the fact that it just doesn't fucking die to anything.
Yeah, it should just have lower health.
Its
or
resistances are
resistances.
crazy.
Yeah, like who cares about how much damage it does when it can just sit there for forever, never die, and keep doing damage to you?
It does take like good cold damage, but there's literally nothing but the board.
Yeah, me when I have to place down my legendary board to counter their legendary sandworm. WZ2 balancing.
But yeah, all the legendary animals should just be similar power and similar health, but like the mammoth obviously does stuns, and I don't know, the sandworm can be tanky or something. I don't fucking know.
Be
But
fire.
yeah, but they should just have similar health.
Also, the legendary sandworm having a meteor attack is like, I don't care if this is a hot take, most ridiculous nonsense ever. It goes underground and pulls out a meteor and throws it at the enemies, and it hits the entire board. Like, yeah, it's super cool. Atrocious for the game.
Yeah. I don't know why they went the lava route and just not the poison route for it.
Because it lives so deep underground, obviously.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I really don't know.
I think if they were trying to do like an elemental thing, and they already had the raptor doing poison damage, they're like, you know what? Fucking magma.
I think they were just putting their OC into the game. Okay, well, I ran out of Marty's.
run out of Thresher tank. I tried putting it on the front line at rank 5. It's not looking good.
I don't even know where I would put this thing.
Right next to your 2 range frags.
Alright, I'll get right on that.
Genuinely getting cooked again. Do you ever do an attack and then just wonder what the fuck you were thinking when you did it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like every other wave.
Okay, cool.
Just throwing out straight nonsense on the board.
Alright, I'm resetting. That was awful. Worst run ever.
Sometimes if my wave 1 is like really bad, I just stop.
I do that a lot. If I start off and the first attack from the enemy is a Chinook blast right to a frag or something else, yeah, I reset. Uki, do you fight the fire? Or not Uki, because you've been doing the cave ones. You got me. Do you fight the fire or snow biome?
Fire. It's exclusively cave fights. But I'm also level 55, so.
Uki, you're level 55 or 6?
55.
Man. Do y'all...
I just wanted an easier boss strike.
Do y'all feel like that was a good decision? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes, but I think it was more neutral once nomads got added.
So if you knew nomads were got added, you would have went to 56?
I would have thought more about it.
Yeah.
There were, I mean, once they got added and people were talking like, hey, if I promote them, I'll get pushed to 56. I just started recommending people to go to 56 to rank up nomads.
When do you think...
Because I told them, like, especially if you're just going for 2 mil, it's just not that important.
Yeah, no, it's not. Honestly, 56 hasn't been as bad as I thought. And I think most of like the top leaderboard is 56. So it's obviously not that big of a game changer. When do you think they're going to nerf the nomads, and do you think they'll be useless after the nerf? I don't think they're going to be useless. I can honestly see
I
them
don't even
not...
think it'll be a big nerf.
You think it's going to be a big nerf?
I don't think it will be a big nerf, no.
What I think they're probably going to do is just change the EMP attack to only hit aircraft and vehicles. And honestly, I think after that, it would be pretty well balanced.
I think Nomad is balanced as it is. I think Nomad's biggest problem is that its higher ranks do a lot of damage. Like, rank 7 to 9 does quite a bit. Even if we push it to rank 6, I don't think that it would be insane. If I were to balance Nomad, these are 2 ways I would do it. One, just remove rank 7 to 9 and just have it be up to rank 6, or just reduce the amount of damage that 7 to 9 does.
Interesting. All right, y'all are 2 top players. Peacekeepers or turtle shellers? And
PKs all day. Oh my god.
Okay. But what about
Yeah.
the grenadiers that pop out after? No damage, but it is extra meat shield. It is literally just another free attack. Or
No.
defense, no?
Turtle crappers. I tried. That was not a great one. That was a stinker.
Group chat stinker.
I don't like turtle shells. I've always been a turtle shell hater.
Really? Why?
I just don't like them.
Yeah, they're just kind of useless, honestly. I haven't seen many people get legitimate use out of them. Like all the hyping that they do over it, and it never really is that big of a deal. But PKs are absolutely useful in so many situations.
Turtle Shell versus PK, they both died just as much. PK die a little less, but they're both just meat shields to throw at the enemy. And see, here's my thing. Like I don't know, I'm not using them, but I would think even though the Grenadier that pops out is near useless, it is just another free meat shield. And I actually don't know what the one that spawns as dodge is. And then also just the attacks of the turtle shell are better than the Peacekeeper.
Yeah, I guess.
God, bro, just critted my Thresher tank. Attacks on your front line doesn't matter, in my opinion. You only use them if you're forced to. Yeah, but it does give you that one option of flexibility in my eyes. Like if there's like a backline unit that just has like 10 health, you don't have to waste a good attack on it. Bro, these units are literally just bullying my pressure tank. I use the Mauler's second attack for that. That's fair. I honestly forget about the Mauler's second attack. Oh, what's up, Scarface? How you doing, man? Scarface, your alt account, I don't want to dox you, but it was like Paul, right? Am I remembering that right? It was literally last ball strike, but I think that was it. Because I'm trying to remember the conversation we had. You don't have an alt? Okay, never mind. I'm misremembering. Are they going to nerf the Nomad or should I stock up on them? So you don't have to stock up on them because they're not leaving. They're going to be permanent additions as far as we can tell to the vehicle factory. They are going to nerf it. We don't know to what degree. I would recommend just, if you're kind of tight on nanos, just stick with the 2. It'll serve you well for the rest of this boss strike. But there's no reason to stock up on them. Just kind of wait to see what happens. My account was just Scarface. I don't know if you ever added me. No, I was talking about in YouTube chat. Like during first boss strike, you were in my chat, but I feel like you had an alt in the beginning. I don't remember. Someone did. I just don't remember if it was you. Yeah, that was name was Pat Mullen. Oh, see, I thought it was Paul for some reason. I remembered Paul, but yeah. Okay, it was you. I did remember that, right? All right. Between the next 6 months, do you guys think we're gonna get something like dailies or weeklies?
No, not really.
No.
No? I think we're going to get something.
I think we're getting PvP, and that's it.
That's
and
it?
the level cap increase. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think that they're going to do too much original stuff anytime soon.
All right, so when would you expect something like dailies?
If we ever get it, it would be End of the year or next year.
I think end of the year we'll probably start seeing some of their Mountain League missions.
Yeah, 100%. Because we're gonna hit the old level cap by the end of the year, 100%. I mean, probably way before the end of the year.
No new content, but maybe quality of life. What else would y'all want for quality of life, chat? I mean, like, I feel like there is a lot of suggestions, but is there anything that some people are looking forward to? What kind of things would be in daily rewards? SP boosts for one, like an SP boost ticket. And then also just like tier 3, maybe some tier 4 resources, but that would kind of be fuckety with low level players, like making, was it Smurf accounts? A collect all button for rent for coin shops. Nanos, I could see them doing a few nanos, probably not a lot, maybe like 5 to 10 for like a weekly. I don't know, that's actually a really good question. A bulk healing button. I have 800 something wimps in the hospital. Honestly, I think you should be able to just like make like an auto queue feature. That would be nice.
You got me. Are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Here, come here
Wait,
for a
where?
second.
What? Huh? Oh.
Oh,
I'll be back.
yeah. Anything in the queue is healing multiple units at once would be nice. Anything in the queue is healing. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that would be balanced, if I'm being honest. That seems like it would be a little overpowered. Because here's the thing, like that, even for like, I don't even think that should be a feature for like the pay to win players, because just having like your whole army heal simultaneously does seem kind of broken, not gonna lie. But why limit healing for units? I mean, I guess that's a good question. You're kind of right with that. Maybe it should be like that. Just have the limiting factor be resources. Maybe you're right. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fried and I can't think right now. I am just grinding out ball strike points mindlessly. I just realized I'm doing the challenge wave with a thresher tank and I've lost a nomad already. Or the queue size. I do think the queue size should be a lot larger. I'm gonna lose a frag. I'm about to lose it any second now. Being able to look up unit stats at all ranks would, without having to go to the game, would also be very nice. That I think they should do. So we're taking another Clash idea, but we were talking earlier about like Clash Royale. I like Clash Royale's like card system, how you can see unit cards. Their UI for it is really nice. I think we should have like a really nice UI to look at cards and you can see future ranks and what changes. There should also just be more clarity on what the stats are, because I'm not gonna lie, like in game, it's very vague. You have to go to the wiki to kind of figure it out. And I feel like that's something that makes this game feel really dated, you know? Madrona's most likely gonna add one additional hospital and repair bay for free to play. I think it shouldn't be limited. Denny was in here earlier and he said it's already so broken, like the pay to win versions, I'm just gonna call them that. I was trying to think of another word, but the pay to win versions of the hospital and repair bay are already like twice as good, considering they take less population and heal for way less. So why even limit them. I think it should just be unlimited. I should be able to build like 30 hospitals. And it still won't be as good as the pay-to-win versions. Also, what is the star rating even for, you know? Yeah, like, why do we have that? It literally does nothing in the game. I need to heal my range frag now. My range frag died. Yeah, like this right here. The bonuses, it doesn't do anything. It just shows that it's ranked up. But like this whole UI, this whole unit card, I think should just be reworked. Why do I have a veteran dead? Oh, I fought the Ancient Sentinel earlier. Oh, heal it, whatever. Am I about to nano at 10 minutes heal cost? Yes. I'm also about to lose it any second. Dude, I've already lost it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you can hear it. I am so tired. How much longer do I have to go? I'm at 3.5 basically. I got 500,000 more points to go. And I've been streaming for 3 hours. I basically have to do like double this. Oh man. All right, what do I need to heal? I'll heal a mega tank. All right, I just need to lock in and just do it. No way to check a unit dodge in game 2, I believe. No, there's not. Oh, is this the challenge battle again? All right, I'll do the challenge battle. No, rude. Actually, I'm gonna run my Thresher. All right, where's my 3 maulers, and we can click, and a Sky Raptor. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for Nap to join chat because I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna, you know, impromptu raid his stream. Where's Banap at? Okay, the Chinook did not catch fire, so far it's off to a rough start. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay, that was terrible. I got critted. See, can I prevent this truck right here from attacking? Kind of. To attack this. This is where the flame attack comes in handy. Who all is still grinding? Are people still grinding to try to meet their point goals? All right, please kill. Didn't, and it's gonna attack. It actually wasn't that bad. Okay, that's unfortunate that it survived and then managed to attack. I'm done grinding, just working on IRL matters. Got tired of playing reset sims. How many times did you have, how many formations were you doing? Were you only doing like one very specific formation, or were there like a handful? Because I'm going off like a handful, I feel. Other quality of life, I think we should get being able to upgrade more than one building or unit at a time. You can lock it behind level or something. I think one is pretty rough. I agree. So like we could have like a research, something similar to the permits office, where if you upgrade it, you can research more units. I'd be on board for that. This is gonna kill my Sky Raptor. Oh my god, it dodged. Literally one. I'm gonna lose 3 frontline units, or I'm gonna lose 3 frontline units. It's a rough ball strike. Okay, I barely made it. Oh my god, that's only way 4. Oh man, I'm so cooked. I'm actually really enjoying this boss strike. Really? I feel like you're one of a few that have been enjoying it. I feel like most people's sentiments are they not like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. I'm a little tired right now. I'm kind of ready for it to be over, but like the first 2-3 days, I think was a lot of fun. Was I really about to attack with that thug? Jesus. I'm fucking losing it, man. Gonna lose another range frag too. Oh my god, I might not lose a range frag. 14 health. Okay, I need this Grenadier to die right now. It didn't die. Okay. It's gonna have to die this time. I don't know why I did it with that attack, but you know, we're here. My range frag is on 5 health. All right, just lost the Thresher for the challenge battle. All right, guys, I'm gonna end stream here and I'm gonna keep grinding. You might hear me on Banap stream right now, but right now I'm gonna say everyone go over to Banap stream. I'm telling him I'm rating him. So everyone go over to Banap stream and tell him I sent you. All right. I want to thank everyone for joining. I've had a great time. I'm going to keep grinding, and you might even hear me in Banap stream because I'm going to stay in voice chat. But I don't know if you can tell. I'm fucking dead right now, guys. I'm like dying. So with that said, I hope y'all have a great rest of Ball Strike, and I'll see you guys next time.